Pray in Christian.
I, Paul Kofisa, do solemnly swear that the testimony I have come to give before the TRC of Liberia is the truth, nothing but the truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Please be seated. This is on the political and military history of the conflict. So just the military history.
So you're ready for me now?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon and welcome to the public hearings of the TRC. We have invited you to come and address the Commission on its thematic consideration and review of the military and political history of the conflict. And the fact that since the Commission got here, even during its assessment, your name was mentioned prominently as somebody who could assist the Commission in doing its work. And so that's why we thought it fit to invite you to come and join us and address yourself to your experience during the conflict from 1980 or 1979 up to 2003, what you saw, what all you went through, what all you did, and everything, just to assist the Commission in doing its work. The TRC was established as a forum for all Liberians to come and talk the truth of what transpired, so that the history of our country can be written by ourselves, based upon what we know, based upon what we did, based upon what we saw, so that at the end we can have a book and say this is the history of the conflict in Liberia. And by getting all parties involved, we understand the conflict. And once we understand, then we know how to advance recommendation as to how to move our country forward. We are all Liberians, commissioners here. We are all citizens of this country. There is no fear. There is no threat. As a matter of fact, everything that a citizen utters before the Commission is protected. Nobody can ask that person questions about it except they want to. Nobody can use it against them. Even us, the commissioners here, we enjoy protection. Whatever we say, what we do is protected. It cannot be used against us. It was intended so that we can have a free forum where we will interact and discuss. So that is why we have invited you, and we are so happy that you agreed, you took up your busy time away from your farm and your family to come all the way to Cestus to share your experience with your fellow citizens and the Commission, and to contribute your quota to the peace and reconciliation and unity of our country. So we say thanks for coming and welcome.
Okay.
Can you kindly give your full name for the records?
I'm Bob Kofisa.
Bob Kofisa. Can you tell us what you're doing currently?
Repeat again.
What are you doing at the moment, presently? What you do for living and all of that?
Oh, I'm a farmer. I'm doing farming now.
What do you grow on your farm?
I'm trying to grow rice and rubber.
Rice and rubber. Okay. Where do you live?
Satan.
Satan.
Yeah.
Which district?
Central C.
The town got your name inside, so that your town? You say Zaitan, Nitan Ningaza instead of I ask whether.
No, that's the time.
Oh.
That my father didn't have the time.
Okay, that's why I ask. Yes, if you don't mind, can you tell us your date of birth?
Upon 1957, August the 3rd.
Okay, thank you. I will use this time to introduce the commissioners who are here present and will be listening to you. After your statement, we ask questions and then we interact. On the extreme, the first commissioner there is Sheikh Kafuma Kone. Next to him is Per Brown Bull. Next to her, sitting next to me also, is Dede Dolope. And then on my immediate left is Massa A. Washington. Next to her is Umusila. And I am Chirum Fuedia. Now you have the floor. You can stand if you want to, or you can sit.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for me coming in front of you this afternoon. I'm very happy. Only one question I want to ask here is, anyone brought my company?
You want to ask the commissioner, or you're asking anybody here?
The commissioner.
No, we have no complaints against you.
Okay. I think I was informed that I'm very happy to be with the TRC, because if you take part in the war, you got to come and make things clear to your people then.
Exactly.
As good citizens.
Yeah.
Standing before you, I'm Bob Kofiza. Right now, traditional speaker for Riverside County. Thank you. We're going to start far up. So you hold your peace. And don't worry about leaving, because we want to know how Kofi get into the war, how Kofi managed to be soldier. It was before 1990, I was having my friends. Kofi was not soldier man in the whole thing. Before 1990 war could come, I was an elephant hunter in this country. I hunt for so many years. I catch elephant baby in different countries. I hunt all over this country in Liberia. But through my hunting, my friend then, who they myself used to hunt with elephant, they were soil men. So these soil guys then, when they myself go in the bush, in the hunting, they part out of play, they encourage them, and they carried me when the war was coming. They went to and told that there was a man that in Riverside can really help to fight some of the war. So my friend then left. We're in a town they call it's a camp, they call Tingo Camp. Actually, them people to I used to live in the bush. I love the bush more than myself. So while we were in the bush hunting, after the car had left, they say war entered Liberia. Most of them gone to the war front. I was with my friend then hunting in the bush. So one afternoon when I go low, I saw a tactical jeep with a full soldier in the jeep. They came, we were playing car. The jeep landed in the camp. They start asking about me. So when I go low, my friend who they call Rafi Raleigh, he said, Kofi, I've been looking for you. We went all the way to your town, but they say you in the bush, and that's why I came here for. But we want for you to go and join the army. The president wants to see you. I must say I was afraid, because war, they never came for me to go and join army, but they say war entered Butuo. Then you come for me to go join the army. I was too afraid. That's how they took me, they carried me Moria. When we got to Moria, they carried me to the mansion. After after they carried me to the mansion, from there, I met with the president too. He asked me some questions and whatsoever. And answer is, he said, okay, right now you are not going to the front, but you were assigned here on the mansion ground. That's how they assigned me to the mansion ground. We were there. When we go low, they say the rebel have crossed the river. They are in Butuo, but they are advancing into Campley. So I say, the people ask me, that want to settle the truth. If any one of y'all can remember, there was a special squad that we have in Montreal. 11-man squad. And those 11 men, they were also elephant hunter. Where special squad, when they promote me to the rank of first sergeant. After the Acacia Campley, the people advanced in Sargowi to call special squad to go and get Campley back. That's how they took me from here. That was my first time going to war from. But before you get in Kanta, they have one junction they call Queen Junction. When we got there, when you look out in the rubber preacher, you will just see the common flag laying down. Everybody died. You will just see the common flag with a puffer human being there. So I say, what? But are there anything we can do? So we passed, we reached Kanta. From Kanta, we moved up. Before we could go to a town they call Zogowi, before you get to Campley. We brought up with the rebel there, we were fighting. That fighting lasted for 2 days. We took Zogowi back from the rebel. They retreated back in Campley. We crossed Zogowi, but before getting to Campley, we were not easy. We fought in Campley for 1 week. We took Campley back. When you hear they say the rebel run away, none of you guys never run away. They went in some kind of mountain, up the mountain that where they were in that town. But before we get there, the rebel had killed all the Mandingo people then that were in that place, that were having businesses, those who were having store, everything, they have killed them. So anywhere you go, the horses point. I never knew Prince Johnson, but they found one picture, they say, you're the man who brought the rebel. That time they didn't call him Prince Johnson, they call him Prince Turning Water. So we start looking at the picture. From there, that was Tomon Goa, Mayor Tomon Goa. That was Mayor Freeman, John Wakreku, Philip Kamer, David Nimlin, no Thomas Nimlin or David Nimlin. That were these guys and were leader for us. But special squad, they have somebody different from the soldier then. We are 11 men. And these 11 men there, we can come to any mission. So we went. After we are taking Campley back, those sent for special squad to come back on ground. That's how we came. When we got back to Montreal, they promoted me to the rank of first sergeant and first lieutenant. My friend and myself go, the Bevo, Thomas Bevo was captain. They promoted him to the rank of captain. So from there, we're there. They say, well, the rebel had come back again. But they are already advancing the Nampa and Kanta, they are coming to Pelala. That's why I saw 106 we're having at the mansion to give John Wakreku the 106. If any of y'all can recover that, if Charge Drew get over air and he say he and the rebel were going to meet in Pelala and it was going to be the last meeting. They will not meet again no more. That's why we carry the 106. Where 20 some more rounds were used in Nima County. From there they left a special squad to Pelala and they took the gun back in Montreal. We're in Pelala for 2 days. They tell us special squad should come to Palala. From Perada, you come Parada. We come Parada, some soil remain Perada. Before in the evening when we go low, those soil are left in Perada, they start running, coming in Parada. They say, but the rebel then not cross. But they around here. So special squad, you should get ready. Well, we take it to be fun. After me, really, I take it to be fun. Before soon in the morning, my friend and myself was some minute to say, I said, my man, I won't go in the toilet, man. Well, we went to the rob, we not knew the garden were in the rob. We are looking in the rob, we learned and said, no man, they play too dark. They go in that toilet house. So I came back from the rob, we went in the toilet house. Before I got through toilet, the only thing I heard I launching sound. They were fighting open. We fought for 2 hours, they want to make it 3, the car then drove off from Perala. Now you all the chapter general then that John Wakreku, he was corner, he was now a general, Felix Kamala then was corner, Tomo Kwa then was mayor. They all were in Banga. So we decided to come back Banga. We walked from Perala to Banga. When we came and told John Wakreku that the people are taking Perala, he got vexed. He said, why do you set down for the people to take Perala? None knew when we left, they carry issue for us. The common flag, the arm, then the new arm. When the guy then attacked her, there was no way for her to retreat. Then we left them in the house. So the guy then quickly when they carried her, they dressed themselves always so common flag. All the ancestors were in their hand, new arm then. So when we tell Kreku, a year John Wakreku ta, that how he ta. Kreku got first straight. He and Fede come here. They pick up their tactical G. They lead the whole troop bar. They were the 4%. So the army that time the army truck was using when a year. When you way on the mission, you now hear the sound. So we start going. We were forced to go back to catch up Parada back. But before we go get there, the old car then I take over Parada. They not deploy their men on all the road. Well, we went somewhere, we put out with the 3 corners there. They say you can't pass in front. When we passed the truck in front there, we saw one woman with her 3 children there coming, doing their hand there, they stopping the truck. So the driver stopped. He said the people they are in the town. Railway John Kreku then came straight they passed by all. When we go load, Kreku enter Perala straight. The only thing we hear is launching sound. Boom. They launched Fede Campbell, they launched Kreku. Kreku, he came from the car, the poor came him quarry say, and say, Chief, we are here. He said, where the rebel? He said, we just not catch all the play back again. And from them, but they run that way. None knew that so what the person were talking with him. He said, okay, you can't get supply. So then he turned a path to come and pick up the ammunition. They wasted straight on a path. Before Fede Campbell could get in the town, they a trouble, the boss he straight, the car turned around. Philip Campbell, he jumped in a bush. We couldn't make it again. Before the truck would come there, no, they not put the jeep on fire. The old car, then we had to start changing fire. From there, we couldn't make it. Everybody, all the ranking officers then around that way where we were to. I said, but then, gentlemen, the commander that carry on, they call him U.S. Capper. Capper said, but then, let's go back. We came back. We got there. That time we were special squad. We were assigned with charge. We say, but then we went back more real. Charge you pour in the car. We came. When we got to the mansion, the president said, but charge you could not leave Kreku party over there. You forced to go bring Kreku party. That had it sent up by again to come for Kreku party. But before we could come, nobody couldn't reach Imperial again to say they come for John Wild Kreku. So what we did is we pick up one man on the road where they kill and dress him fine, tell John Wild Kreku with a common flower, we brought him. And we say we are bringing Kreku body. They were not easy that in town there. Kukiaske, what are the poor men that day, we know, but Kukiaske and Kreku were very good. So from there they say the rebel are enter Basel. When they hear the rebel enter Basel, we who were in the mansion yard, the crowd, the bow garden, cattle carol now, If you pastor, man, they will kill you. If you crew, man, they will kill you in the net. So they start speaking their trial now. So from there, when we go low, they say, well, the pastor boss and I hear the car to go to pastor to go and fall in pastor. That how they collect all the pastor boss and Macan pastor. Charge group bro or he just stop to St. John. They pour it down. When we come to St. John, they kill us, we cross. When we enter, nobody fire until we are one Hamilton. He was captain Hamilton. Anybody know him? Hamilton, he was the captain that day. We get to Basel. When we get to Basel, Hamilton said, well, your deployment, they send my friend and myself on lag halfway. I never knew M.L. Green Johnson. But we saw the red pickup came from Lagway. It went in the town. We never ambushed the pickup. While the pickup was coming back in the town, one boy we have they call T. He ambushed the car. When he ambushed the car, when they go look in the car, that was M.L. Green Johnson. Other people who don't know the story, they say the people brought M.L. Johnson and then they killed him. So then, no. That was not tell us, okay, M.L. Green Johnson. That was the government forces. So from there we decided to go back again in the evening. We don't just come in the town because pastor was so big and we would have sent in pastor. We were not plenty. I think we were about 20 some more. We couldn't cover the whole pastor. So we don't go hit and then we come back. So before we could come back to the bridge, now you do car and cross in front of us. They set a long ambush. We all who were in our car, before we could get it, we were in the center of the ambush. They launched the car. We were about 24 in our car, only 3 men so far. That was Paul Kofi. That was one guy from number 3. And one other boy again. Their name was, I just forgetting their name. We only 3 survived. The whole pickup when everybody died. But when the garden were near the St. John, so the garden, they know water, but me I know water. They decided to jump in the water to cross. So when every one of them finished jumping, my one was standing on shore. When I look at the distance from there, I couldn't cross with my arm. I said, what we do? I will go back on that road again. Anybody challenge me, I will challenge them. Luckily, I came on the road. Nobody fired me. I walk on the bridge and get on our side. Nobody fired me. When I go look, my friend and wife jump in the water, they cross, they all came. When we say they ambushed the car, but all the people died. Now they finished killing Hamilton where he was in the radio room. They finished killing him. They say, but the captain leader, then the people got your car to go for the captain. I said, but there's an ambush. But before we could get there again, charge rule had picked up a jeep and come back more real. So I said, for me, I'm a special squad. I sound with charge rule. So if the man can go, I can answer down here. I'm alone. A special squad, I can't be here, but I can't go back. So lucky wanting to argue, the commander said, but you can't send the man for the car. They put me in the car. They brought me Memorial. When we got to Memorial, when we go here in the evening, the radio announced that Hamilton, Captain Hamilton died. They were killing him. So those who were assigned on the pole, they all rise on and shape the pole. They all went back Memorial. So from there, they say, well, those who came from on that mission, no passport, then you got to jail them. That's how they grab all those passport and they put all in jail. Now in the net, they will free you in the net. They will call for you when you come outside, they kill you. They free you when you come outside, they kill you. So that then when they call me, it was some minutes after 1. So my husband and uncle, they call. I want to answer. Then other guys say, any calling you? So I answer, they say, can't say, I'm not coming outside. They want to force me among the people to put me outside. We start fighting. That where they went and chop me, they called my 2 fingers here. So I start bleeding now. I show my hand all around. I start wasting them on them and they were scary. So when daybreak, my friend that carried me in the army, they call him Rafi. I hear Rafi were talking outside, so I decided to call him. Start hiding at knee. Rafi, Friday, he answered. He said, but what happened? I asked me. He said, well, you put the man outside. They put me outside. Or when they say go home and take treatment. So I came out living up Stamford Hill.
On July 26, 1847 was a revolutionary act of defiance. Back then, we dared to be sovereign. In fact, our very existence as Africa's first Black republic inspired a race benighted. Lest we forget, our declaration of defiance happened nearly a century before independence movements began in earnest across this very continent.
Wakeup Call brings you political, social, economical, developmental, environmental, agriculture, educative, health, and security information on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM from Monday to Friday at 3 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Mr. Speaker, let me say this is only your government that the budget is order. Information denied as control. Instrumental right, the budget is authorized. Only your government. Your information is premature. Remember, next time you need to reduce yourself because it is only your government. Mr. Speaker, at this time you need to reduce yourself. Mr. Speaker, at this time you need to reduce yourself because it is only your government. It's not your honor to assist us. We have people on the program and the seat.
Declare from the laws in the Constitution. Unfortunately, what we're doing after is the children in Africa who show up to protect the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia has protected about the Constitution. He has been pervading and masquerading in the same schools of mass education. Soldiers in the body, students at the University of Liberia, sons and daughters of the dejected masses of the Liberian people, and let me to extend to you. He gave you a massacre protocols. We stand to you, born revolutionary British from the indomitable revolutionary Vegas Education Party. Africa's most persistent, Africa's biggest hub of intelligentsia in the Republic of Liberia.
We are going to going to be bringing money to the bar. But anybody that bring money to the bar, they don't need to tomorrow. They'll say I paid for that food. They don't hear before. Yeah. So they bring the money and you eat it. That's the money that's stolen money. There's nothing you went hard for. You just get divided. You put the money for the bar. And money why you wipe up. Everyone should not be bribing people for vote. You should come and talk to your citizens, explain to them what you would like to do, and ask them for the vote. If they can't bribe you, tomorrow you'll not see you. But the man you forget.
We cannot be living here depending on Indians and Chinese and Taiwanese to feed us. And then we want to control the price. It's not possible. So we have to get to the soil. We have to start teaching our children to diversify what we eat. You go to other countries around here, they don't worry about rice price. Because they eat cassava a lot, they eat it in a different way. They eat it with food, they eat it with bamboo, they eat it with different corn and different things they eat. But for us in Liberia, the culture that if you don't eat rice, you're not eating.
Reconciliation is okay. Prosecution is foolishness. You know what? Why did they do TRC? Why did they do TRC after that South Africa? I was not in Ghana. They went to Ghana and the international community put before Liberia, Wakeup Call, and TRC. And they do TRC. So why do you want TRC to metamorphose into Wakeup Call?
You all have decided, made a conscious choice to step forward in these trying times to provide support for your different communities. It is an honor. Providing the service of protection means the world. And what you're doing today is a contribution towards the advancement and the development of this nation. And history will remember you very kindly.
We argue and counter argue to find remedy in our society. Join your presenter, Achise Bonyele, on Wakeup Call from Monday to Friday at 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM for the information you can use as tools.
FM service of the Blaze Communications Network. I want to say good morning and a pleasant welcome to yet another fascinating edition of the program Wake Up Call right here on Blaze 90.7. With me, Archie C. Bob Yene. And of course, I like to say good morning to you, whatsoever you are, whatsoever you following from. Good morning and welcome. This is Blaze 90.7 and the program is Wake Up Call. It comes to airway from Mondays through Fridays. And of course, if you are there in Grand Jide, Grand Basso, Baporu, Lofa, Bonk, Nimba, Maryland, Sino, Rewa G, Rewa says, Grand Basso, uh, Grand Crew, I'd like to say good morning and welcome to all of you this lovely, lovely morning. It's good having you listen to the program as always. And so it's a pleasure having you this morning. So without much time, we will be switching over to Studio B where we have the Community Watch Forum team. And as usual, they will be here providing you the security tip. So let me welcome the guys this morning as we go along. Guys, good morning.
Good morning, Archie, and good morning to our good people in Radio Land.
It's good having you back this time on the Friday edition of the program.
Good morning and good morning to everyone listening.
Okay.
Pleasure.
So just get started with your normal routine, updating the people on the security happenings and what are your involvements.
Yes, firstly, I want to be very grateful to the Blaze FM family for giving me one of the greatest experiences in my lifetime when hours ago I was in the Duarad belt and having to understand that due to our appearances on the show here, I was invited yesterday, 2 days ago, but yesterday I was present and having to intervene the activities happening there when it comes to drugs and that of citizens taking laws into their own hand that we refer to in under the criminal justice act to be retributive justice. Somebody taking law into their own hand, and that was curtailed. And this led to my absence on the show yesterday. In fact, besides we have done full preparation of our full uh, uh, participation in the John rating of the YMCA community. I think the coordinator talked about it yesterday on the show. He appears, and we say on the radio because it's not nothing like in hating. We we inform you. If you want to go peacefully, you leave. If you don't want to go, then we move you the way we think we can move you because, like we said, or we will say again to you, we are not here to scare anybody, but we are here to make Liberia peaceful. We join the Blaze FN family to make law enforcement active. So if you come to the radio with that, you say, somebody say, well, why you inform the people in fight? You're going to radio, we inform them. Oh, yes, all the war and police going to radio, so they get this. Wow. The reason it just to tell you, if you want to lead peacefully. If you don't want to lead, address.
Definitely.
So we have done everything we can. And let me say thanks to the Blaze FM family and the CEO. Look, you may not understand what you're doing here, but when I enter Douala, where people sometimes don't even listen to your station, but just somebody in the bus talking about what they heard from the Blaze FM, you have gone worldwide. Now present, I was not thinking about water to drink, and you are here. You say you're thinking about not here. My man, I was living go cooler.
I know, right?
Just on the basis of Blaze FM because that the morale I took that out.
Yeah.
So look,
That's
if
the
you
benefit.
go now to Douala, we did what we could, and we're going to enforce anytime for now. Okay. And for the YMCA, I can rest assure you, no day, no time, we move.
That's right.
So that where we are, where we stand when it comes to enforcing. And let me tell you a good news. Something I just observed with the DA. Do you know that there are certain law enforcement entities abroad and they always to carry firearm, including the LIS, the DEA?
Mm-hmm.
Which government getting firearm? It was the past Joshua government gave the DEA now carry real long range.
Yeah.
The guys are on Johnson Street, they must say acted. You see the kind of vehicle those guys riding. You feel they are SWAT.
Okay.
Even in the American movie, you see SWAT. That's how they look like. They are, remember the guy grow muscles.
Okay.
So imagine when it appears, you know that you got on law enforcement, the father for law enforcement, Sarah Pew. He got 11 articles. And they stand to represent.
Okay.
And I will reduce positions and heart for you to give your people that why I'm still discussing at your district.
Yeah.
So you will give your boss some advices. We don't tell them date and time, but sooner or later we'll be with them.
Definitely. As we've planned, and then, Chairman, I want to say thanks ever so much for the operation in Douala, and I listened to the coordinator for the county, our boss, and he already spoke on issues that we think could cause problem, but due to the intervention of the community watch and you guys out there, tension was able to cool down. And of course, we will continue this no matter the time, our effort. Rainy season is coming. The criminal rate will increase. Criminals will increase. So we have to fight it now before we dive into the rainy season. So the YMCA bill will continue to flag out is because most of those guys from all around and they are going there. They're where they're having a main base. So we will keep pressing on talking to the DEA and then the other security apparatus so that we all can work it out. See how best we can clear that place. So thank you ever so much.
I'm like I'm trying to craft mention my words, but let me say this for the benefit of the doubt of those who scrapping, putting wires, and I know I turn us up to get Blaze FM tonight. Your request for the Blaze FM fan club.
Okay.
I'm proposing this loud tonight, and I hope the CEO is listening, and our dear brother Achi is here. They have never been able to discuss. I'm flagging it up.
No, we
And if it is accepted, those of you that want to be a part, we first thing we need 100 persons to be able to fill in a form. And this form can be produced by all that. Blaze FM will do that. So once you are able to get 100 persons, then we have the Blaze FM fan club. And I think I can volunteer or to spearhead that.
Yes,
so we want to play Cool FM. And I think we can beat them. You can beat them. Yeah, we want to, my own good still hot. Hot FM. They want to say one now. Hot FM. I'm people DJ Blue. The issue of the Blaze Social Club is a very key thing. All the guys, they want t-shirts, they want to identify, they want you guys go up there, they go. Say, boy, you gotta talk about boss. I just talk to his boss too, and just like that.
Yeah.
But thank you for the kind of way you cooperated when I went to Allah. One the other for I would like these guys. Now I do my beer. I'm a security man. I don't like uniform. I don't like identity. So people took me places and things. Everything it have been just all we can do right now. Let me be frank with you. Librarians are resolved. They are tired.
Sure.
The thing have taken people on the rampage where children are not really respecting their parents no more.
Yeah.
Good people that would think that will save this country are going differently. My brother. 5 years from now, where do Labros things? If we cannot do what we're doing right now, nobody can do it for us.
Definitely nobody. We have to stand for ourselves.
So on this note, I think I brought a recommendation from Douala.
Okay.
This recommendation is for us to be able to not just talk on the radio, but visit public places.
Okay.
Places of public concern gathering, like the marketplaces, and get people concerned. Not other than get read news. We got the print media and the electronic media. Somebody don't listen to radio, they don't read newspaper. but we are here to talk to them. So what do you think you can tell them about what we are doing here?
Okay. Thank you ever so much. The issue about the recommendation, meeting our people one on one. This is something that I have discussed with my leadership in this district, the community watch.
Excuse me, always talk about this grade. Let's discuss Moserado County.
Yeah, no, let me start
because
with that.
Blaze F is across Moserado.
Definitely.
People, somebody just called me yesterday. I should be going Bon County, and you go with me.
Yeah.
So what become of Bon County? You all talk about number 6. And maybe you want the president to be hearing you, back up hearing you.
No, this is where where you give me the mantle of authority, and at the national, at the county level, I'm there also. This is the recommendation that we've made, or the this decision we came up to, that most people always take the community watch forum to be net security. This is where we're coming out now to be able to visit, the people, that the people see us in the day as the way you see the PCC and other security apparatus. We go and do assessment, ask them about their living condition, the fear as we have started. So we have to take it to the national level.
Time fighter. Let me just give you information.
Yeah.
Today is the day I have chosen to make you understand something. And if I thought to say in secret, we have spent more than 4 hours together before we came here.
Yeah.
The people they call Kapao, the whole team is grow beyond nowhere. What we are right now, we are taking this case very serious.
Sure.
So what I think we do here right now is to give our people the opportunities. They post the time we're calling Joe off. I say no, we don't control time here.
No, definitely.
We managing time. We are we're talking. We're not serious people. We are native children of this soul. The reason you think we're talking right is because we don't have much time. We got limited time. But if the community themselves can call Achi and tell Achi what is happening in the various communities, Achi will know that we are working.
Sure.
I think I link you to a call, right?
Yeah.
You got a call from the Tinker Village Bell.
Yeah.
When they told you about her daughter.
Yeah, doing the investigation already.
Thank you.
These are some of the issues that we are faced with as a community watch forum. The community watch forum, we need to continue our effort in meeting our people as we have started, and we will not rest until we reach our goal. The communities around, especially those communities that have the community watch team and still find it difficult to get to us, we went to few communities around, and we were able to capture their leaders, especially the leadership. Some of the communities just got elected. They went through that electoral process, and they got new community leader. So the old one, we were able to contact the old one and get the new one. So we are working now with those new community leadership around to be able to establish their community watch through the community themselves.
So let me tell the chorus that if you're calling, you're not going through, it is not our fault. We are just given an opportunity to speak to issues.
So
it
means we have to limit our.
Yeah, I was talking. Let's actually give them more of time because listening. They have more issues to proffer here.
Yeah.
And we listen to our coordinators who come here. We listen to the plot. The major is going on what we bring here. We are investigators.
Sure.
We are journalists. We are investigators. We know the major issues. You will tell me, oh, this thing happened. I look at the ABC, accurate, balance, and clarity, and I know which one to bring to issue. I know. So if you told me something you didn't hear on the radio, it means probably not really major because of time.
We have to investigate it first.
Yeah, of course. We know that.
Before we can
people, what we say here, people link even it to Blaze Evan.
Yeah,
that you hosted the people and they said this thing.
Yeah, sure.
So we are professional people. So what we say here, we know what we say. Yeah.
So I think we are moving forward, and we want to say thanks from our end. I want to say thank you to the Blaze Evan family and the Community Watch Forum for giving us the opportunity to serve.
The only point to that membership thing I was talking about.
Yes.
They say they want to, I don't know, they have personal to way. I don't know who or which station. The fair club, they want to find that. Just like that.
So that recommendation will be looked into. Archie will take it to his CEO and see as to
Yeah.
whether the fan
Yeah,
club
like
can be
sure.
established. It's a fun thing. It's a
So
fun thing.
it's thing that we told off already. It's in the pipeline. So, but we will get to that. So, folks, if you're just tuning in, this is Wake Up Call, the program that brings you and education as well. You listen to the security segment of the show. Uh, coming. All you have to do is that you call us, let us know where you call from, how is the what is the issue in your community, and how, so we all can find remedy to that. So the numbers to call are 077907907 for the security people. You can call us on 0778 So call, let us know what are the issues in your community in terms of crimes and other related emergency issues that our involvement will be needed so that we can find solutions to them. 077907907 So please call and we all can find solution to your problem in the community. Call us on these numbers read so that we can know what are the happenings. Because if you don't call, we will not know what are happening in your community, what are the constraints you are going through in terms of crimes. Like the forum people said, in the YMCA community, for example, you have the less privileged people we refer to as Zocos and the drugs addicts. Those are people who have gotten addicted to drugs. You have them all over in the community. But how can we get them out? That's the problem. So everyone need to get hands on decks and see how best you can cooperate to make sure that these people are out. Because mind you, like we said yesterday, one person problem is everyone's problem. Uh, you say, "Oh, my China smoking, my China taking drugs," but know that the person live in the community. But your child can come from school, your child can come from out in the net, they can check his phone or her phone. You are still being the victim. Good morning.
Good morning, Brother.
Morning, your name and where you call from?
I'm Sherry calling from Brazil.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my concern is that I want to know because many rules are working on for the dollar bills, as you said your day yesterday or today. Just yesterday was. I really want to know why the people stop. I call it KK from gold, but it's not affecting one party. I'm not what a part of this platform. I only want to know, use the platform to know or to raise it. You know why? You cannot passing through there to get Kawa Junction.
Why Keke not passing through to get Kowa Junction?
Yeah, because when you come from Brazil, you can send you to Kanga Building.
I want a traffic issue there. So yeah, it's a traffic issue. So we don't have control over the traffic. You know, the Ministry of Transport, the Liberia National Police Traffic Department, those are people responsible for that.
But I don't know now because everything they are doing is affecting the passengers, affecting the drivers or the riders. Let me say the riders.
Okay.
And these people are people who put in the power and think, and they will still need them another time. So anyway, maybe it's not part of the platform. I only wanted to use this
Yeah. No, it's
to raise.
necessary. Like it's necessary that you raise that because it is affecting you.
Yeah, it affecting the passengers. I must get rather. It affecting all of us
Okay.
actually.
Okay.
At least if there's something that they were working there, at least we could see the people working on the road, but nothing like that.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, all right.
We listen to your plan. We just hope those involved, who are close of the authority, can also listen and find solution to your problem. I don't know this person you calling or you beeping us, please. If you beep me, I can't call. I don't know how you will do it. 777-907. We have few minutes, please. We have few minutes. No time. Let's get to the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, this is Cecilia Power from Fender Riverview.
Fender Riverview.
Yeah. I thank you for the topic on board. You see, find the funny of this particular program, our community, we have not seen any member from over there how to get in contact. But you know, one thing, the security of the community depends on the people who live in the community. And the leadership we have said it over and over. Before people move in the community, they need to report every landlord. Anybody move in your place, you need to report that person to the leadership in the community. But this time they don't do it. Anybody, the landlord, anybody can just come move there. So what criminal coming, smoker coming in the place, nobody know. So these are things that are very affecting the community. And you see, because people come in, before those days, before you move in, anybody move as a landlord, you move in your house, you and the person that come in your home will go to the leadership and you will register that person. So in case of anything, you want to get to that person or you're able to comment to want to get, but not all the time. So just be saying, just see people moving in horses and coming in the night, going on in the night, coming on in the night. So it's the kind of trouble we don't even know. And the particular security things are now put together. So we really want for you people, your team to come here to our river community so we can see how best we can be part.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said Fender Riverview, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So they will see how to reach out in that community to the community leaders. So I'm gonna give your number to them and they will call you so that you can be in contact with them and you all can set this together because it's good that the community have people that will be the mediator between the police and let me get this. So 0777907 0777907 0777907 we get this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Morning. What is your name and where do you call from?
Yeah, I'm Sadi Charo calling from Princeton, Red Light, Pastor.
Pinsville, Rayleigh,
Yeah,
Basota.
for the trust issue, discussing eradicating trust. Trust can't be eradicated. So easy in that way. We need to even do to in masses. Yeah, for each community, we know that trust are there too much. So you call the GA office to post substations there. That's the only way it will be minimal. What do you like? It will be very hard. So thank you, Sam. Thank you, and hello.
Thank you so much. 0777907 0777907 are the numbers 886 sorry 887 are the numbers. So if you need the community watch forum and maybe they are not in your community, you can get in contact so they will read that. I just want you to read out your numbers so that people, if people want to reach out to you, they can get to you. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to read up the county leadership number, and he will read up digit number 6.
Okay.
Most of the county number. So the county number, I 077 55 481 80 for Orange. 077 55 481 80. Lone Star 0881 733 100.
Okay.
0881 733 100. That is Mosurado County leadership number. Now we go to Jerry Moses Mosurado, the host of this show number. Mr.
Okay.
Coordinator.
Thank you ever so much, Honorable Chairman. Yeah, the numbers are 0777 991377 for the orange. I read that again. 0777 991377. Lone Star 0888 167528. Again, 0888 167528.
Okay.
Thank you.
So just conclude as we go.
Okay, I just want
Before we
to.
conclude, let me get this person.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh God, just go ahead.
Yes. Again, I want to say thank you to our community leaders that are working tirelessly in making sure that we all fight this drug issue and other crimes. And I also want to thank our leadership, the county and the national. And I also want to say thank you to Blaze. We'll always do this because you are doing extremely well for the community watchful and the country at large in helping to disseminate the information when it comes to crime and to help the police, DA, and fire service to be able to do their work smoothly. And I also want to say hats off to the district leadership, the county leadership, the OPS, those that are outside community leaders, community watch team members. My people, let us all support our community watch team. The people in the community that are out there, they are working for you free of charge. So you have to work collaboratively to keep them up. Thank you ever so much. Let us keep fighting this, and with God above, we'll be successful in this fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think I just like to do a little addition, and thanks to Alex, our good neighbor who is up tonight, a female, she up there, and she have been like doing more than what we thought any man could do. And to the Blaze FM family, let me be realistic here. You have brought a new disco to Mediat Outreach in Liberia. For the fact that we know people maybe have been trying to do, but for the level of which you started with. May God continue to bless this station, bless employees, and that of the CEO.
Sure.
And let me be real. What we are doing here is just for our country.
That's all.
It's not for anything that benefit. But may God bless you, bless all, and bless Liberians.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, folks, let's take this break and be right back. Let's take this break and be right back.
President. President Waga's visionary leadership and the dedication of the Ministry of Public Works headed by Honorable Roland Gibbons. Another area of improvement is the stability of commodities, prices. The economic landscape has also been remarkably making good progress. In 2018, under the previous administration, inflation peaked at 15.4 and the exchange rate soared. But today, due to the expert in economic liberation, we can say that the bleeding nose of our economy has stopped. And with someone like Honorable Gaffron and a team of economists, we are optimistic that in the year 2025, Liberia will be on a path of economic progress. Today, Liberia enjoys some of the lowest petroleum prices in Africa, ensuring availability of petroleum products, accumulating into stable supplies across the country. For the first time in many years, the families in Monrovia and its environment have constant access to clean water in their homes. Special thanks to MD Mo Ali, eliminating the need for children to wake up at unorthodox hours and fetch water. Our petroleum price is stabilized because of the leadership of Honorable Amos Tue. Furthermore, Monrovia streets are gradually being cleaned and improved due to the hard-working ability of our city mayor, Mayor Bestman and Mayor Sefan. Number 3, improvement. The civil servants' salary. The Unity Party government has taken significant steps in uplifting civil servants. Unlike the previous administration, whose harmful harmonization policy, which reduced salaries and imposed 10% propor tax to fund their personal luxuries, our administration has increased the salaries of 28,200 civil servants, including health workers and security personnel. This increment, effective January 2025, marks the beginning of the reversing the damage caused by previous CDC government and restoring dignity to our workforce. Additionally, the government will now cover insurance for 5,000 police officers and has allocated funds in the fiscal 2025 budget to increase specialist doctors and consultants earning by at least $225. These measures reaffirm our commitment to improve the lives of the Liberian people. Now, I want to talk about the fight against corruption. Corruption has long plagued our national spirit. It has undermined development and eroded public trust. The Liberian people elected President Joseph Nyoma Boyka because of his unwavering integrity and determination to combat this social menace. True to his promise, the President commissioned audit reports of several government institutions, including the Central Bank of Liberia, the Liberian Telecommunication Authority, and the Ministry of State, the Executive Protective Services. The findings of these audits implicated several individuals in mismanagement and corruption at LTA and CBL. Additionally, the President has demonstrated political will by suspending some members of his administration implicated in corrupt practices at some of the agencies and ministries. The government also took significant steps by indicting former Finance Minister Samadi Twe and other members of the past government for corruption allegations. This sends a clear message by President Biden administration that corruption will no longer be tolerated under this administration.
All of us don't have to be Prince Joseph. What Prince Joseph did when he did it, you were not born. All of you here, 35 years ago. 35 years ago. So if you want to prosecute Prince Joseph, do you have to be Prince Joseph in order to prosecute Prince Joseph? You don't have to be. The man came to you. All of you sitting down here, the issue here is morality. Morality. This country is 177 years old. We cannot step in this country here and have an older man being a leader and deceiving his brother.
You think the president is
I'm coming. I don't know who you are, whether you're United Party member, I will go to you right now.
No, I'm a journalist. I'm not for any political party.
But here's the case. Somebody comes to you and they said, I want to make you a leader, but I want you I want to buy something from you. And you give him the price. The price is, you make me president, I will give you what you want. And you agree. When I make you president, you will forgive me and not persecute me. You say, yes, I agree. The person, as old as he was, he got into the street of Nima County, one of the largest counties in the country. From village to village, town to town, he made president. You became president. Your very first month where they're supposed to legalize you as president of the republic, you turn around and say, I will prosecute you. He said, wow. Pick up the phone, he called you. You refused to pick up your call until today. The best thing you could have done was to say, you pick up the phone. Yes, Senator. He said, I want to see you, man. What happened? He said, come to my office. Sit with him as the leader of this country. Sit with him and say, what's the president? You promised me. I made you president already. The other leaders already delivered. Is that the reason why you feel, if you knew you were not going to do, why did you accept my program? But you did not. You said, okay, and he delivered. And you refused to meet with him. Meet with him face to face. Like brother said, bye. Meet with him and say, I am not giving it to you. I changed my mind.
So some people are accusing you of equally betraying him because you signed the document after saying that you have his back.
We are 30. 28 will sign. Does my signature make a difference?
Did you let him know that you were signing?
Why should I? He and I are supposed to be convicted. I am on the list to be convicted. He is on the list to be convicted. I signed for myself.
And do you regret that, Senator?
To do what?
A sign on the list?
No, I don't regret. The country said they want to prosecute me. I said, okay. But I told them, 106,000 people. I hope you go through that list and prosecute everybody. I hope you do that.
Senator, are you going to call
I'm
names?
waiting for it. I'm waiting for it because the president himself is accused of organizing local defense force.
Are you willing to
so
call
when that
names?
time he will step down, we all would have
Are you going to call names during your trial?
I'm not interested.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Well, so welcome back. Welcome back to this program. This is Wake Up Call on Blaze 90.7. So we have Michael will be joining us in a few minutes. This morning, we want to say welcome and thank you for always following this show. Yesterday, we discussed a couple of issues. The Unity Party and press release they put out yesterday. We discussed about that. We also brought you little information about the National County Sports Meet. And a later time, we were able to look at the we were also able to look at the comparison made by the Unity Party chairman in the press release about the George Weah led administration. So we discussed that yesterday, and there were mixed views about that. So we appreciated that a lot. And today, on the first segment, Michael will be joining shortly. And on the first segment, we will be looking at the Nema County senatorial by-election, that is the impending election that is expected to be held sometime May. That's why we have overheard. It should be in May. So the by-election in Nema should be held in May of this year. So the Senate, during the funeral of Senator Johnson, declared his seat vacant, and so by that, the election commission going to put out calendar of event for that by-election. And I think by law it should be 3 months. It should be conducted in the period in 3 months' time, and the election will be conducted in May. But why are we bringing this? There are names. There are names who that are permeating the political corridor of Nimba. Uh, Something which we feel that is necessary. We bring to Nimbaans living here in Morovia, living here in Pinsville, and listening to us as well, living here in Moserado County, and to also bring you names that are wanting to participate into the election. So, and some group of people are also calling on the widow of Senator Johnson, to contest the by-election as well. So we're going to discuss these things. We're going to discuss these things as Michael come online. We're going to discuss this, but I'll be discussing until you join. But let's begin with this. Uh, let's begin with this. Let me see this. So the by-election in Nema County, like I said, normally per constitution, if somebody die or leaves power, automatically there should be a replacement of that person. And so now that Senator Johnson is dead, there should be a replacement that will replace him at the level of the Senate. So Nimbais are vying for this position, and others are also calling on the widow wife of Senator Johnson to contest. But let me read this before I go to other list. From the Variety News paper, widow of PYJ, 2 for Nema senatorial by-election. Okay. Mistress Amira Boyidi Johnson, a widow of the late Nema County Senator Prince Yomi Johnson, has emerged as a potential candidate for the upcoming senatorial by-election in Nimba. Her candidacy has been proposed to compete her husband's unfinished tenure and to preserve his political legacy. During an exclusive interview over the weekend in Nema County, Dr. Jeremiah Zewapo, leader of the Vision for Liberia Transformation Party and a two-time presidential candidate, called on the people of Nimba to rally behind Mistress Johnson. Dr. Wapo praised her as an educated, intelligent, and people-oriented individual, capable of advancing her late husband's vision for the county. There is a one in a million dollar question: who replaces Senator Johnson? I believe it should be his wife. She understands his vision better than anyone and can effectively complete his term, Dr. Wapo said. Dr. Wapo disclosed that local leaders had urged him to run for the vacant seat, but said he declined, stressing the importance of honoring Senator Johnson's memory through his widow leadership. Uh, he characterized the by-election as a perverted movement for unity in Nimba and urged the county to support Mistress Johnson. He further noted that after completing her late husband's term, the seat will remain open for other contenders in future elections. Addressing recent development in the county, Dr. Wapo downplayed the significance of the traditional ritual in which Representative Samuel Koga was uh, was symbolically uh, handed the county's traditional gavel. He clarified that the event was ceremonial and did not constitute an electoral endorsement. The Nimba political figure urged Representative Koga to step aside should Mistress Johnson decide to run, describing her as the mother of Nimba. So, so the political leader of vote is calling on Mistress Johnson uh, to contest the by-election. He's telling the people of Nimba. So Wapo is saying that the only person who can better and uh, continue and implement the political legacy of Senator Prince Yomi Johnson is his widow wife. So the people of Nimba should rally support behind her and make her the senatorial candidate. But who are those eyeing for this seat? Who are those eyeing for this seat? The seat is being eyed by, I'm going to call their names one at a time. You have Samuel Koga, who is the representative of District Number 5, Nimba County. Samuel Koga has been elected 3 times from 2011, 2017, and 2023. Samuel Koga has been elected 3 times. And so he is one of uh, the longest serving lawmakers in the House. What have been Samuel Koga's contribution uh, to NIMBA developmentally, politically? Koga has also served as the secretary of the NIMBA County Legislative Caucus. So you from NIMBA know his contribution. You from NIMBA, you know his contribution. You understand how his workings are. So I cannot tell you. You will decide and know who is the best choice for you. And the second on the list is former District Number 9 representative, uh, Aro Mateneke Tingban. So Rachel Mateneke Tingban served as former District Number 9 representative. He contested in the this going election and lost to Taiwan Way as well. So he also eyeing the senatorial seat. And Ness is also former district number 4 representative, Garrison Dode Yelu. So Councilor Garrison Dode Yelu Jr. Is also a councillor from Nimba, and he was replaced by Gompu Kagon. He was elected in 2011, subsequently replaced by Gompu Kagon in 2017, and contested for the 2020 senatorial by-election, which he lost the election to Jeremiah Kwankun as well, the current vice president. And so Ness is the former superintendent of Nimba. In 2010, Ida Gonglo was the superintendent of Nimba County. She contested the 2011 senatorial election with Thomas Guppy, and because of the support of Senator Johnson to Thomas Guppy, she lost the election and ended in court. Later on, it was resolved. 2014, she came second in that election. 2014, she also contested with Senator Prince Yomi Johnson. She came second to Senator Johnson in that election again. So then, from 2014, she also contested for the seat in 2023 along with Jeremiah Cohn. She also came second in that election. So she has contested 3 times for the senatorial seat in Nimba. So this one will be the 4th if she contests again. The 5th person on the list is Harrison Conway. So the 2020 election was a May 10 election. It was a May 10 election that she contested with. Okay, so I will just give on some statistics. I will read that later. Okay, so and to continue with the name, Harrison Conway is also from Nimba. He served as former superintendent of Nimba County. He served as a managing director of the Forestry Development Authority, the FDA, and he also managing the NRR Rubber Incorporated. So Harrison Conway also contested as a vice running mate to the late Councilor Bronskin in the 2017 election. The next person is a former senatorial candidate who was defeated by Senator Johnson, Roland Duo. Roland Duo also participated in the 2023 senatorial election, and he was able to accumulate 20,000 votes in that election. And the name we are hearing but still conflicting, we will provide some clarity on that, is Musa Hassan Bereti. Musa Hassan Bereti's name has also come out that he wants to contest for the senatorial seat. On the other hand, we are also hearing that he also wants to push Taiwan way, but that will only be done if Bereti quest for the speakership at the legislature is successful. So Bereti issue and Taiwan way issue still conflicting as to who will contest. On the other hand, you have the former county inspector B. Mark Bliwon. Mark Bliwon is a former county inspector. He also eyeing this seat. And the next person is a social media influencer, Prophet Key. The guy has his original name, but this name is popular. So Prophet Key is also eyeing this. In the 2020 by-election, the name of Prophet Key surfaced, but he could not contest. In 2023, his name also surfaced. He could not contest. So according to him, but then the regime of former President Weah was tyrannic, so he wouldn't wanted to contest back then because he could not be allowed to live freely in his country, according to him. But we will talk much about that later time. And Prophet Key declared his intention in recent time in Seclipi. I think I brought the news. We went in Nimba, in Seclipi, I called up with him and did an interview where he declared his intention. I think maybe, just as we don't have the time, we're going to read that. I'll play that recording. So the next person here is also the nearest person joining politics. If it is true, but this is yet to be confirmed. I'm going to call him maybe Alexander to confirm. Alexander is the executive director of CHEST, a civil service civil society organization or human rights activist in Nema County and Liberia. Is well known. Alexander Nya. John Alexander Nya is also an activist. So we are hearing that he wants to contest. So let me get Michael. Michael will read the 2020 statistics for the by-election. So
Can you just continue for two more minutes?
let me open your line. Welcome.
Yeah, I said, can you just continue for 2 more minutes?
Okay. So let me continue with this. So the 2020 May 10 senatorial election in Nema County, Liberia was held on December 8, 2020. And here are key results from the senatorial seat. So Jeremiah Kwankun, who won the election, won with 37,899 votes, accumulated 36.12% of the vote. And Edith Leano Gongloway of the CPP back then accumulated 34,153,000 votes, 32.55%. So Garrison Yedu also, who wants Garrison, note, Ide is high in the seat as well. So Ide has always come second to people winning the election. So the possibility of her coming back to the election and winning, probably that there are other political undertones that have been played. Politics is not also constant. The numbers are not constant in politics. So we're going to continue with this. Garrison Yelu also from the PUP, but then contested. He accumulated 15,607 votes, 14.87%. Ta Wongwe, who also want to come back, if what we understand is right, he contested as an independent candidate prior to him contesting for the representative seat. Ta contested, he accumulated 5,288 votes, 5.04%. So Seta Davos Doro Independent 5,147 votes, 4.91%. I don't know whether he will also come back to contest. Toma Group P, I'm not hearing them, but so the the people among those lists, either Gongloway, Ta Wongwei, and Garrison Yelu, that are wanting to contest for this seat. But the question you will be answering is, who do you think could be the perfect person among this? Because what happened in Nimba County the other day, where traditional leaders endorsed Samuel Koga, this has come under serious criticism. Many people have criticized that. Uh, Even Wapo said that was not a political endorsement and other thing. But the issue of Nimba County, the politics in Nimba is very big. And so with those names we just listed, who could be the preferred candidate, the formidable candidate, and by character, by leadership, will lead to take the place of Senator Johnson. Like I said, Ida Gonglo has served as senator. In fact, amidst all of them, except Roden Duo and Alexander Nya, Roden Duo, Alexander Nya, Prophet Key, those are people who have not tasted leadership in Nema County somehow. But the remaining, Garrison Yelu served as representative. He also served as governing uh, council. He also served as the chair on the good governance commission. Ide Gongolo was served as superintendent and have contested 3 times. Ta Wongwe is a current representative. Musa Bedeteni, who was also attached, is a current representative. Samuel Koga has contested, won 3 separate elections in the county. He is a representative. So Mark Bliwon has served as county inspector. So what I would do, I'm going to take a statistic and I'm going to publish this as we're going to do this as an opinion pool as well. So let me get Marcus while I go to get statistics. Are you set now?
Yep. I just wanted to be a little careful about the numbers coming from Lima County. I tried looking at the last census result, the last population census result, and the numbers it kept giving.
Yeah,
For
Nema was around
Lima,
300. Three. That's I think voter registration number should be around 300.
I'm talking about the general census
The
result.
national census, right? Let me see how.
So
Yeah, but just continue as we'll try to get that.
yeah, so I was trying to look at that. So good morning to those in radio land. It's a pleasure being here this morning. Good morning to our regular listeners. Good morning to those who regularly contribute. Good morning to every Liberian out there. We are here again this morning to share breakfast with you. It's a good thing being here as always. So to the Nima by-election, Nima is a critical component of the body politics of Liberia. I mean, a large portion of the political landscape of the country can be, Nima constitutes uh, the second largest component of the body politics of the country, next to Moserado County. So the senatorial election in Nima County has, serious bearings on the political dynamics of the country, which is why a lot of people will get interested in what happens in Nema County. But it's also important to know that Nema is a very controversial county, very sentimental as well. Very sentimental county, very
Hmm.
controversial
And
county.
and to,
Nema,
to, to what you just said, Michael, to what you just said about Nima election is kind of a focus because people are concerned as to who win that county because Nima being one of the populated county politically. I think I make this prediction in 2020 when when they were going for the by election. I said, but then on the radio, I said,
later.
yeah, the May 10 election. I said anybody who will win the senatorial election will be chosen by any political party as the running mate to them in the 2023 election. And that person could be a formidable candidate that will win election. And this happened. Automatically, Jeremiah Kun, who won the election, then was picked up by the Unity Party. That was the point I just wanted to make.
Yeah, so it's a very critical thing because Nema forms part of it forms a major part of the the voting population of Liberia. Nema constitute like 300 over 300,000 registered voters are there. The population census I was looking at, the numbers it kept giving me. I'll try. So the Geo tribe becomes like mm, the Geo tribe, the Dan has 7 of the country's population is about 7.9%. The Mano is about 7.2%, but the data is telling me that the Mano trap is larger than the Geo trap in Nimba, according to the 2022 census, which I'm trying. That's why I just kept delaying because I wanted to verify it. It is giving
Yeah,
me a
yeah.
PQ.
So yeah,
It
so
is giving me
without
a PQ.
without without
It
using
is
statistics,
it is giving me a figure that the Mano constitute 35% and the Geo constitute 30%,
yeah,
according to the 2022 census,
and
which I know
mhm.
generally everybody know the Geo trap is dominant in Nema County.
No, 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 Michael. For without statistics, I can free because the mono trap is the largest in the county. Well, this is what happened. This is what happened. The mono holds uh five, five of 5 or 7 of the 6 of the 9 electoral districts in Nimba. There are 9 districts. So district number 1 is solely a man district. District number 2 is solely a man district. District number 3 is man and the Dan district. That's district number 3, that the Yekepa belt. And district number 4 is also uh, partly man and dominant Dan. District number 5 is solely Dan. District number 7 is partly Dan and wholly minor. District number 9. District number 9 holds the majority population in the district number 9 is the minor. You also have the Crown, which is the B. The people from B and Doru, they've also formed part of district number 9. And you also find the Gray, the people from Gray, also they speak the Gio. So district number 9 also partly Crown, Basso, the Gio, and Holy Emmanuel settlement. You also have district number 8 that is solely minor. District number 8, and it's one of the largest districts in the county. District number 8.
From District
So
6?
then District 6. District 6 is predominantly Gio, and
Okay.
predominantly Gio.
Yeah, so
Partly the crime, and partly the crime, but it's predominantly Gio. So that tells you that you have the manor dominating the county as compared to the Gio. But this is what happened in election, from my observation. In election in Nema, the reason you always see the percentage in the Gio region, or why Senator Johnson, for example, has always won that side. The people from the Gio region, you don't see them dominating election for a particular seat. Like, for example, the senatorial seat, you don't really see them dominating as compared to the Mano ethnic group. These have been one of the factors uh, since 2005, where Adolfo Dodo was elected. 2005, Dodo was elected. Since then, it was 2020. It was this 2023 by-election uh, uh, to replace the vice president. You see, Mano person coming in. It has always been the Gio. Yeah, so
yeah,
that.
I was getting the census result, and the census result is saying the Mano people are more than the Gio people in Nima County.
Mhm,
I've always, but on a national level, the Gio has more people because the Gio community is not just limited to Nima County; they are in other
mhm,
parts of Liberia. So
mhm,
when you go on a national level, the Gio is 7.9% of the country population. The Mano is 7.2% of the country population. But
mhm.
in Nima County, the minor people are more than the Gio people, which it was kind of hard for me to accept. That's why I'm trying to verify the result. I'm going as it, but and for me, for the record, I come from the Basel tribe. I was actually born in Nima County, interpreter in the Bay Baptist Hospital. So I know by birth, I'm a Nima citizen by birth.
Sure.
I come from Tapeta. So my parents are originally from Basel. My dad is from River State. My mom is from Grand Basel. But my Basel people, they settled in Nima County, and that's where we were born as young people. So, but that's just by the way. So there is this perception that the Gio have been dominant in the county than the minor. That has been my perception all along. But now the data from the census is giving me something else. So now I stated this to say the election in Nima, no matter what, it has always been tribal, it has been driven by tribal sentiments. It will always be driven by tribal sentiments. And this is one of the major things that will happen. Musability, I don't know where the Musability story came from. Musability came from, you will not win. Musability won't be speaker. That's what Musa Belede wants to be, that rule of law caucus is on. The bottom line is that he wants to be speaker. I know during the whole fight, the kind of role Musa Belede was playing. I cannot say everything yet, but I know, some things that were happening along the line. Though he was with a minority black, but I know his relationship with Coca as well, and also some of those things that were happening. And how Coca too were doing all kind of spin here. So Politics is a controversial game. You know, sometimes when you understand some of these things, you smile and you just let and you just move on. So the election that will happen in Nema will be very trouble. In fact, there are people now that are claiming that the seat that is vacant is a Gil seat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That
That's
that
what
that have, that have been the argument.
yeah, that is one of the argument that they are preferring now. The seat in question is a Gil seat. So if that debate, with that debate in mind, the current senator is afraid. Nyantoyan, he's afraid. He's afraid that if a minor candidate becomes formidable and a person wins, his own seat will be threatened.
Yeah, 2029.
His own seat, not just
Not 2029. I think 2030,
22.
32. Yeah, 32.
Yeah, so his own seat will be threatened. So that's the bottom line of what will happen. If I were to list candidates, so we need to understand the context of the politics. It is going to get heavily trouble. It is going to be on trouble level, and it is going to be a tough one. As we speak, by February first week, we are trying to launch. We are using our civil society group to launch a to launch a survey in Nima County. The 9 districts in Nima County want to do an opinion pool, solicit, do a sample, survey, like we get a sample size from there and evaluate the sample size that from the population to determine what the people are thinking. Who, besides our own assumptions,
Mm-hmm.
because based on the data that you've called, we have formidable candidates. Edith
Yeah.
Gongul, where she contested 2014, she contested 2020 midterm election. She con- did she contest the 2023 elections?
No, no.
Did not contest the 2023 election. She supported her brother
She
instead.
supported her brother. Yeah.
Later on, she supported the CDC. So Edith Bungalow has been very active in the body politics of Nima. She was a vibrant member of the Liberty Party over the years, and then she has been, playing independent role in supporting the president of her lead. So because in 2017 she started with the Unity Party. In 2023 there was a switch based on her conviction.
So
I
this and
Samuel
this and
Samuel.
this before you just continue, this like you said, her support to the CDC in the 2023 election. This also sparked some concern about that why she has to contest or support the candidate against the formidable candidate. They have the Unity Party where they have the son of Nimba as a vice president.
Yeah, we'll come to all the
And
controversy. We'll
yeah,
come to some of the
yeah,
controversy. I think we'll come to some of the controversy. But Samuel Coker has won the representative seat about 3 times now. He has been
yeah.
elected as a sitting
The
representative for
hat trick lawmakers.
three times, I mean, 3 good times, and he has contested in the senatorial election as well. The
Hmm.
last time Samuel Coker contested in the senatorial election, he got over 40,000 votes.
Yeah.
He came second to
Yeah,
that
yeah,
with
but that number we can, yeah, 40,000, but we can
40,000.
attribute that, yeah, we can attribute that number to the circumstances surrounding the election. But then you only have Nyatuayen, who was already a formidable candidate. So everybody knew that by that time Nya will win because of the support of the Unity Party and what he did for the Unity Party. And looking at who were contesting the election, so there were not too many formidable candidates into the election as compared to the by-election that is expected.
Yeah, so yeah, so Yantuan Koga,
Hmm.
there were not many people. PYJ endorsed. Yeah, he not Yana. He endorsed
Koga.
Koga. He
Mhm.
endorsed Koga ceremoniously. He did not really go in the county to campaign like he usually did. I think he had some issues with Koga. Koga went and settled things with him, and he gave his blessings to Koga. I can consider it as giving his blessings to Koga, but
Yeah,
he
yeah.
didn't do like he usually did, go in the county to have campaigned. And Koka came second with over 40,000 votes. So Koka has played, so Koka, Edith is one of those major candidates because Edith, though the 2020 election, there were so many controversies.
So many, so many.
So many controversies. Technically, without cheating, some people believe that Edith won the election, but because she was against the ruling establishment at the time, some manipulation was done, and Kun won her around 3,000 votes. So she had basically 32,000 votes. Kun had around 35, around 32, 35,000. That's where the numbers were. That's how it is. So Edith and Kun were very close. You do the percentages based upon the turnout of the election. So sometimes you can say, oh, because somebody won with 10 vote in an election, why only 15% win, someone won with 10 vote, then the other person going in an election, 100 people win, the person won with 80 votes. So if the other person who went in the election with 80 people, the 80 vote, the person is more powerful than the person who won with 10 vote or so. Based on the turnout, election is analyzed based on the turnout at the time, and sometimes the population increases gradually. If there was a turnout in 2020 or 2014, maybe in 2023 or beyond 2023, the turnout in 2024, the turnout might be different. So we can solely say, oh, because maybe Coca got 40,000, Edith got 30 some thousand. So we conclude what were the surrounding circumstances in the 2024 election, like Achi said earlier. So Edith remains one of the most formidable forces in Lima election. Edith has stood up against major actors in Lima. She stood up, she challenged PYJ, candidates in a Lima candidate. And she's a very strong woman when it comes to campaigning. She can put her foot down from village to village, speaking the manner and doing all those things that she can do. Edith is a formidable force. Coca, on the other hand, one Coca mother, father, one of his parents is Gio,
And one is
while
man.
is Mano.
Yeah, I think it's the mother. The mother.
So Coca cuts across. He speaks both the Gio and the Mano. So those are two of the major candidates. Then from there we come to Garrison Yellow. Garrison, the last time he participated in the election around 2020, he came with 15. He got around 15,000 some more votes. After he has lost the election as a sitting representative, Garrison used to be a representative in Lima before. He served.
District number 4.
Yeah, he served one term, and later on he lost the election and he decided to run as a senatorial candidate. And he obtained 15,000 votes. Obtaining 15,000 votes is no small thing. Tai Wombe himself participated in that election. Tai Wombe got around 5,000 votes. So the having 15,000 votes is a lot. So Garrison Yellow can be considered as a major factor in this election. Edith Gonglo, where if I would place someone first based on the closeness of the number, because Coca came second to Yan Twain, but the margin was wide. Yan was in 60 and he was in 40.
So there were 20,000
Yeah,
difference.
almost 20,000. But Edith and Jeremiah Kuhn difference was just 3,000 votes difference. So if I would be analyzing from an objective point of view, the son who came closest to becoming senator of Nima County in the race is Edith Gonglowe. So she remains one of the most formidable candidates in the race now as we speak. Next to her is Koga. Koga plays a major role. Koga, both parents, one Manon, one Gio, he cuts across. He has served as a lawmaker, as a representative for 3 consecutive terms, and he has won 3 elections. So he's an experienced lawmaker when it comes to it. But the problem, boy, I think the people will
And
say
he
they
understand, yeah, they may already get job.
yeah,
People
the main
celebrating that
job, like
already.
key qualities that will come. So Garrison Yellow too has served as a lawmaker before. He had a job when the government came to power, but Kuhn took the job from him because they felt that he was CDC man, because he was the chair of the governance commission. The governance commission is a tenured position.
Position.
Well, rescue people came and say, "Oh, that's what I mean. I had issue with him, even trying to go serve as lawyer for the majority of black." I said, "But what this guy is thinking? Doesn't he have some conscience to say that? Oh, they've seen people here a few days ago. They took my job from me. Now they seen people, So it's a controversial thing. We'll come to that as well. So Garrison Yellow will be considered as one of the third persons, when it comes to being formidable in that place. So these are the 3 major candidates in my mind that we could look at. My Blion,
So
my
rolling
Blion is
to
as
rolling
is
to Roland Duo in the recent election got 20,000 votes.
In
In
the
the
recent
post,
election.
yeah, in the recent election, he got 20,000 votes.
Okay, so 20,000 votes. So Renando plays a major role too, but yeah. So 20,000 votes is a lot. So Renando, but now Renando ran in his district before he did not win. So that's another factor. Renando got our vote, I think 2023 because he was the CDC candidate. That's one of the things. He was solely supported by CDC, and CDC wanted to, imagine trying to challenge PYG.
So
So
and now if he comes back, you will also have more CDC people. You have Mike Blewer, who also serve a county how they call
yeah, Mark Bliwo has been
county
he has been a
inspector, yeah,
PCC guy from time to time, but
from
Mark
time to
Bliwo
time.
has been a coon boy. He has
Yeah,
always
so
been
he always been a Kumba, but he and Kun had a split politically from the 2023 election. They had a split.
they get hard
So
disagreement. Mark Bliwo is still following coon. Mark
yeah,
Bliwo
so
following coon
so now
order.
you also have Ile who also partly supported the CDC. So the CDC might want to alarm solidarity with her. So you
Yeah, so
also have
I just want us to look at the candidate, the possible candidates that we will look at now, and then we'll come to the analysis of each of them, what the politics for, the politics against. I think we'll do it that way. Yeah, so my blue one, like Rodent Duo in line is the Rodent Duo is technically the fourth. Yeah, with the support that Rodent Duo get. Look at the circumstance that Garrison survived on, and look at the circumstance that Rodent Duo gained that number. We honestly give it to Garrison. Though Garrison got 15,000 votes and Rodent Duo got 20,000 votes,
so
but
so we
Garrison
can
at the time,
we can say he's the fourth formidable person. Roland,
Garrison
no Roland Duo.
Ronaldo is the fourth formidable person. Garrison is the third because Garrison at that time he never got any government support. Kun was the government candidate. Either was one of the major candidates. He came from nowhere and he secured 15,000 votes. But Ronaldo contested in his district before. He has never won an election before. But he came on the CDC ticket and got 20,000 votes. So we can place
So
Ronaldo.
the difference between him and Garrison is that Garrison has won his district
Garrison
before.
has won election before in the circumstances under which
On
Garrison
a week.
ran. And he never got a massive support from any political party the way Roden Duo got. And he still managed to have maintained to have gotten 15,000 votes. So Garrison in this election would be a major factor. Garrison would be like third place in my mind now. He stands at the third choice. And then Roland Duo. Roland Duo is the fourth person. Maternity Tengba
Has also won election in his district.
also won election in District 9. He was the one that Johnson Gueglo won from there.
Yeah, Johnson Goglo replaces him.
The late Johnson Gueglo. Maternity Tengba I don't know has he ran for any senatorial election post? Let me see.
No, no.
I don't know whether the data shows that
Oh,
he has ran
no,
for
his name surfaced, but later on he contested I think again for the representative seat in his district, district number 9 with Tar. I
No,
think
I'm not talking about representative. I'm talking about senatorial.
no
I
senatorial,
mean,
no
I
senatorial
know
he has not.
he won a representative seat before he lost a representative seat in an election before. That
Yeah,
one is
so
clear something. At some point, he really, even in the 2017 election, he really thought he would have been a running mate to Joseph Boakai.
yeah, yeah.
He was one of those people who were very ambitious. He wanted to be running mate to Boakai, but unfortunately, Boakai did not choose him. I think Boakai chose someone else. Who the
Nico,
brother?
Nico.
God, Nima wanted his son to be on the ticket, and Matande Tangba came so close, other people came, but he came very close to being one of those. He was not chosen. So Tangba now he can be placed to number 5 as one of the actors. And I believe Tangba is not in the race to win. I believe Tangba is in the race because there's a fear that when more Geo people get in the race, it stands a better chance. So I believe strongly Tengba being forced in the race is being influenced by key political actors, and we understand our dynamics. So we may come to that. So number 5, Tengba can be considered as number 5. And other names, you say other names are surfacing, right?
Mm-hmm.
My may not be a very formidable force.
So let's bring Tar. Let's bring Tar. Tar could be one of because Tar has won.
Tar
and
has won
Tar
an election before.
accumulated 5,000 votes plus votes.
Tar has won an election. Prior to Tar winning an election, it was when Tar contested as a senatorial
Just as
candidate and
senatorial candidate.
he did not win. So
Yeah.
Tar has contested the senatorial candidate candidacy before, and he got around 5,000 votes. So Tar did not win. Tar has contested before in Kenya, I think fifth, sixth, seventh place, something like that. So Tar will play a role. Mark Bliwon has not contested senatorial. If he had contested any lawmaking
No,
representative election
no.
before,
He has never.
I don't know whether any record proves that he has contested any representative and lawmaking,
He has
representative
never
post.
done that. He has never done that.
So my Bliwon, if we put my Bliwon anywhere, they got other people that who will say they want to run, but I think my Bliwon could be the last candidate.
Let's look at Kanwe. Okay, Kanwe and Mark
I
Billon should
mean,
fall in the same position yet. Kanwe and Mark should fall in
I'm
the
not
same position.
sure Kanye wants to run.
Mhm.
I'm not sure Harrison Kanye
Yeah,
wants to
but
run.
holding the constant or holding the information constant.
I'm not sure. Harrison Kanye in a raw setting Bennett. I remember, yeah, that old man. He's a quiet old man. He's a very, sound old man. I
Okay.
remember speaking to
So
him,
so
setting
looking
down.
at holding that ability will come. Holding that ability will come.
Benedict wants to be speaker. Benedict does
What
start
is the
working.
possibility? What is the
So this is
possibility?
what Benedict tried doing.
Mhm.
Tar come from Great. Tar is a Gil. Tar is a Gil guy, right?
Yeah.
So this is what Benedict is just trying to do payback to Koga. Benedict is trying to support other people against Koga in your means of paying back. When Benedict got the clue
Mhm.
that Speaker Kofa was trying to be moved, be removed.
Mhm.
He was supporting Speaker Kofa, but he wanted to be Speaker too, so he was kind of playing double games with what the guy is, Samuel Koga and other people. So Koga, on the other hand, they were to execute. When they finish executing, there will be a level playing field for everybody to contest the speakership position. And it didn't happen as Belete expected, and he was playing double standard with Belete as well. So I think God Belete offended and Belete wants to feel someone against him. Tar Belete wants to feel Tar, but I don't know whether Tar will want to go.
Okay. So
So
so looking at
Belete, yeah, somebody just said we should include Prince Johnson. Well,
yeah,
let's
yeah,
be clear.
the name still going, yeah.
Honestly, Omana won't run. That Omana won't run. We get people who spoke to her around her corridor. They said, Omana, she's mourning her husband.
Yeah, but me, I don't see any sense in that.
Mourning her husband,
Just,
and she
just
she
few
doesn't have that
months.
appetite to run. We heard Prince Johnson's daughter, one
Yeah, one day back.
Crystal Johnson, I know, Mame, May or some last thing she wanted to run to, but I don't know how true is that as well, because someone here created the flyer for her. When she spoke, people tried to spin it. They created a flyer for her and they ran with it on social media. But that Jeremiah Wapo came out.
Adding Prophet Key to the list.
Jeremiah Wapo came out. Jeremiah Wapo came out. And Jeremiah Wapo came up and he did that thing. I think he won some kind of sympathy from that woman. Jeremiah has been running. He has been running. He got some kind of party to go to vote. He has been
Yeah,
one
the
of the
vote.
yeah.
Mhm.
So he has always been running. So the Oman won't run. The Oman ain't got no appetite of running. As far as we know, there are a few people around our corridor who asked, and they said that she's not in any mood of running. She has not even thought about it. I don't know whether Jeremiah consulted her before he even came out with that endorsement, or he's just doing it for political reason for the old man to gain attention. Maybe when you want to run some point in time for the old man to support
Yeah,
him.
the support.
He'll be like,
The men are politicians, so you want to play a smart game.
That's what Jeremiah Wapo is doing, but the old man, I don't think she wants to run. At this point,
So
I
we
don't
got
think
two
she
more person. We got two more person. Prophet Key and Alexander Young. So Prophet Key.
So Prophet Key, the recent time you were in the contest, said the children were chasing him, insulting him well because Prophet Key, all that thing Prophet Key doing, like social media have. I don't think he's grounded in the politics of Nima. Nima is a traditional country. You can be very
But
rude.
you never underestimate. This is politics, Marco. Politics is shocking. It's
This
surprising at
is
times.
politics, but their values. These people from the hinterland, these people from the rural places, they believe in values. They are not people who are so sentimental like us in the city, where when somebody goes against, or even when yeah, we break the rules to make a point. Most of them are not like that. When something clicks to their mind, it clicks. Most of the young people in our country, they know that Prophet Key is he's a wife abuser. He's a very rude guy. He insults women and all of those. So yeah, I mean, by virtue of being his right to contest, he can as well do so. But I don't see him as any factor. I don't see him coming close to
So I don't know
anything.
whether you have also followed Edison Nya. Edison Nya is the executive director of Chess. Chess is a civil society organization. So he has been an activist. He is, I think, the county coordinator or either national coordinator or chair of the civil society organization. He played one of the roles in the civil society organization.
Okay, Lawrence, we saw your comment and thanks for following. Yeah, so Alexander, yeah, so we are looking at the politics of the county. Alexander, the name hasn't really been a very visible name in the county. So we look at, Liberian politics is about visibility.
Yeah, no, politically, it hasn't been visible. Yeah.
Yeah, it has not. It is not about what you are doing. People commies then came around here. They wanted to run. With all the things that people claim that they did across the globe. The common people, the politics of Liberia is contextual. I mean, it has a weight of. Is it all politics is local? But in the context of the politics, it's always about visibility. Who the people know, who the people can connect themselves to. Those are people that you easily. So yeah, it could be a name, but maybe he's coming to here make himself known in the space, and then later now, he
Yeah.
get himself or becoming a factor. But now, if we place people, we are talking about visible names in the county, and I will say it starts with Edith. From there,
Edith.
Koga,
Oga.
Yelu, Golem,
Yelu.
Martin,
Golden Duo.
Tengbe.
Tingba. Let me see
Yeah,
what. Yeah,
yeah,
Tingba. So that means we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Mendable.
yeah, five
Then Ta.
people.
Then Ta.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then
Then
Ty,
Ta.
but Ty is, I'm not sure whether Ty will run, but Ty has ran. Ty has run.
Those are people who have ran and are
Yeah,
accumulated
yes,
certain
contested
votes and some
people,
have won. Yeah.
so those are basic names that we could look at. But now there are a lot of politics playing. So the issue of dominance in the country is one of the key politics now.
And the trouble
Yeah, the
role
tribal thing is one, but the
is
issue
one.
of dominance, the issue of having grip over the county. And one person who feels that he should have grip over the county is Kun. Now, people, all that
Mm-hmm.
MDR thing that we're talking, Kun now, people, Kun, inner circle, the men around Kun, they don't call him Mr. Vice President anymore, they call him Mr. President.
Mm-hmm.
I had to call the man now, Mr. President, we're going to the president. Do you name Mr. President? I had a minute calling it Kun Nana. So Kun
Uh,
just sees
before you
Kun
just continue, before you
and
continue with Kun, let me make the analysis. Before you continue with Kun. So when it comes to the senatorial seat, though like we said, the numbers are varies. They are not constant. So during Kun's tenure, his second tenure as representative, in the 2020 by election, Senate May 10 election, technically Kun lost the district he was representing, the district number one. So, like you said earlier, through the Rickman rule and the circumstances surrounding the election, he was able to win that election back then. But technically, because if you are a representative, the district you represent should be your stronghold.
Mhm.
Because yeah, it should be your stronghold. But district number one, either one Kun, but then in that district at the time he was already a representative.
It's an urban district. Urban
Yeah,
districts, usually they will always go for most of the time they are in fear of the opposition. Because urban districts, they are more, they are, there are people who are more, they are exposed. So there are a
yeah,
lot of things they
exposed. Yeah, so
don't say. So
they
urban
understand
districts,
they understand a lot of things.
yeah, the urban places, in
Mhm.
most cases, they tend to go with the opposing side. So that was it. But now we are looking at the context. The person who wants to have grip, the whole
Boy
golf.
County. The old Godfather title.
It is the thing now that is going to play highly in this particular election. It's going to play very high. It's going to be very high on the agenda. Who determines who becomes the next senator of the country?
So that person will automatically be the one who lift up people here now to win seat in the
Exactly.
district. So you
And
become the
only
next
by
senator.
virtue of Neymar being the reason he is vice president, he
President.
wants to maintain that
Yeah.
control over Neymar. So he wants to be one of those who will determine.
Who
And when I
becomes
say
senator?
one of those who will determine, I mean one of those who will determine. When we say determining, we are talking about even controlling the people at neck in the county.
Mm-hmm.
The neck
But
chair,
they are at the hand of power. So
the neck person in the country, the main people controlling neck in the country. It is one of the things. If we ever do a major analysis, this
even
is just
even to run campaign, even to run campaign, because
this is an introduction to the analysis on Nima County, but there will be a time that we have
there
to
will be a time I will
focus
talk
on
here. We'll use almost 2 hours.
the neck issue in Nima, how the system has worked over the period of time, the controversies that have happened around the neck, and the relationship with Kun and some of those people, and what we should expect if it goes soft for Kun expiration in the county, what we should expect them to do
Michael,
next.
let me just tell you this. When I was writing for the Independent Pro newspaper, up to now, I still have that story there. Precinct center in Ganta, the school I graduated from, the Ganta Public School, is a precinct center. Uh, I remain on that scene, an open ballot box, stock enter the compound in the 2020 senatorial meeting election, and I reported on that story. So there are a lot that happens in Nimba.
A lot of them,
There are a lot that happens in Nimba in terms of election.
I know for a fact, I understand Nima politics or level. I follow that politics. Like I told you, once I'm from Nimba. So all these things, what people should expect in that Nima, election is one key thing people need to understand. What people should expect in Nima. When Kun wants to have control, what people should expect, what Kun is capable of. Because so now let me tell you what's happening in Kun Sako. Because of the godfathership. Coca technically wants to be godfather too. Because Coca want to be
Yeah, because Koga has already, yeah,
election.
very good.
Coca wants to be a determining factor in 2029
In
election.
2029, and anybody who wins this particular election will be a determining factor for 2029.
Coca wants to have that godfather title too. Nobody Malari, other thing, it caused Coca to even bypass tradition to post on it on video for him to just show the world that he in charge. That why he did that thing. Technically, he did it. All the
So,
other explanation people do it.
so
He had in
let me be
mind.
real. Let me be
Mhm,
real with this, Michael. If
mhm.
either wins this election, for example, either will be a major factor to Jeremiah Kun in the 2029 election. It should win this election in Nimba. So if either wins this election, for example, either will be a major factor to Jeremiah Kun in the Nimba politics 2029. That means she will have a ground. Looking at her stance in previous elections. So that means it will be a very tough time in Nimba County for 2029. It either wins to Jerry. I think you understand the point.
Yeah, so some call came on my phone, I'm using the phone
Very
to
good. Yeah.
yeah. So I So yeah, so when Edith wins, so
Mhm.
Coca wants to win because Coca wants to be a determining factor. When Edith wins, too, Edith become a determining factor. But Kun wants to determine who wins.
Who wins?
So now there are two possible instances in Kun's circle.
Mhm.
Coca is a very crafty guy whom people do not trust Coca. But Coca has a record of supporting Kun. Coca has
Yeah.
somewhere other,
Yeah, Koga supported Kun throughout after
Kun,
Koga won his election
yeah,
as
he has one way
representative.
or other supported
The
Kun
the
before.
runoff election, Koga toward Nimba. In fact, the entire district number one where he lives and other places, Koga was saying vividly running campaign. He supported the
Yes.
Unity Party.
So Koga, though Kun people not trust him. As we speak now, Kun got people plenty in Koga camp, be hearing from him to know what thing we're gonna think the man will say whether they care about the Kun. They will know whether the man too ambitious because
Yeah,
they
well,
want
he
to
very
don't have
ambitious.
a
Yeah.
choice. Kun does not have a choice now when it comes to the Koga. They want to support Garrison, but they don't trust Garrison as well because they feel that Garrison that CDC man. And Garrison, sometimes he won't guy that when he says he will do the other thing, he can stand on it. He's somehow stubborn. Though, let me be very honest, myself now, I got issue with Garrison. Garrison has made himself too vulnerable to Kun camp. For the fact that he can even go serve as, he could use serve as one of the lawyers on Kun team. And now he's trying to do everything possible to get Kun support. I mean, I didn't expect him, but when people, you don't fight government like that. But on the other hand, with all the availability Garrison is doing, and making himself to be available for Kun to legally endorse him, Kun people do not trust Garrison. So the choice between Kun now to determine who becomes the next senator in Nima County is
And
between Garrison and Koga.
and
Koga, they are afraid that Koga
we
will
can
have
say this.
so influence that they will not have control over Koga, and they do not trust Garrison to an extent because
And
they feel like
it's possible too with the ambition of Kun in the presidency. It's possible Kun can cosplay his play and support Edith. It's possible. This is politics.
no, Edith will not support Kun.
This is politics.
Edith,
So yeah,
Edith that won't go mad when she stands as something she stands by.
I know,
Yeah.
but
So
Kun it's
what Kun
possible
is
that Kun will
doing,
want to convince.
what Kun is
So
doing now, no, but Edith will stand out to him. He does not want anybody who will stand out to him. You see, they kind of dismiss all that going on in MDR, the future, all the things that are happening now. Either will not buy and blow, she will say it to a face. The other men will buy and blow it, either will challenge him. He does not want anybody, Kun does not want anybody who will challenge him in the country.
That's the problem.
So that the place now he's in the dilemma with the Coca and the Garrison Yellow thing, but he does not really have a choice when it
So
comes
so
to
that means the three formidable candidates in the election, he
the
had an issue with them, but
Coca.
Senator.
Yeah, so there's some kind of wave. So the Coca now they're trying to manage Coca, but I can
So
show them that when Coca wins, Coca will be a determining factor in
so should
2029.
we
I
say
will
should
say
we say
that
Mark
hey,
Bluon
I
should we say Mark Bluon should be the lesser evil among them for Kun?
my Bluon a determining factor in that election. So the major
You
people
can
were
tell.
talking
You can Michael. You don't tell. Mark.
no, the man
Mark
has
has
no
served.
history of making any major wave in the country. So I mean, we determine people
But
election
you saw
record before the election.
Nyantua first attempt with Senator Johnson. His first attempt before coming to winning the election.
Yeah,
So
he
you
made an
don't.
attempt first. He made an
Yeah.
attempt first. The opening was there. There were possibilities. But yeah,
Yeah.
as we speak, Mark doesn't really have money like that to even challenge the status of the day. So it's a
And
case.
Mark is still being backed by the CDC. In recent time, was in Nimba. If you follow Mark tour, he's up to now. Mark is still using CDC vehicle. Mark is still
Yeah,
using
because Mark
CDC
is playing
motorbikes
devil's
and other
now.
things. Yeah.
Mark has supported Kun throughout Kun political. The only time when it comes to presidential level, he has differed with Kun. But Mark has been someone who has been supporting Kun throughout. He been Kun campaign manager and he been campaign heading
Mobilization chair and other people, other
for
things.
Kun. When it comes to the CDC, then he takes out with the CDC when it comes to the presidential level. But on the other county level, he has always supported Kun. So now Kun has become a vice president, expect Mark to keep supporting Kun. So CDC, in my mind, and as somebody who have other now, CDC can endorse Mark easily. So that won't buy, because they know the grip that Kun got over Mark is hard. Then Mark can win easily. Mark can penetrate three people easily and just win now. Even though it's a reality. So Kun, where they are now, there's a real controversy. So Kun, partner, he won't determine who becomes the next senator in the country. Because Yan Twanya now is a unity party lawmaker. So Nya got his own constituency in our place. He will not fight against Kun agenda. So if
No,
another person,
yeah, we're not definitely fight against them.
if another person comes and the person has an alternative view, the person will be a threat to Kun control in 2029. Kun does not want that. So this is the reason Kun will be very interested in determining
So
who
let's
becomes
see how we can end this. If we man this, we'll carry our entire time on it.
yeah. So who becomes the next? So now Edith is a formidable force, but this is one of the things I will play with the trap or something.
So now that's where I wanted to conclude. I wanted to conclude on that.
Yan Twine is a man or man.
Mhm.
Edith is a man or woman.
But that has happened. That has happened before, right?
The
You have
people,
had Senator Johnson, Michael. You
yeah.
had Senator Johnson. You have also have what his name, Thomas Gruppy. So they both
Yeah,
have
but
been
that's
GOP.
what I was coming to. Even the Kun and
Mhm.
Senator
You also
Johnson,
have Kuhn and
the
Senator Johnson. So
Groupie and Senator Johnson. Yeah, so all of that. So Adolphus Dolo is a man guy, right?
Edward is a man of man, yeah, from
Yeah,
2005. So it was so
in
it began
2005
with
was
Edward Dolo,
yeah.
yeah.
So we have had how many GO people serving as senator from
In
2005 to
recent from 2005, you have
2025?
three.
We have had
Three.
three GO people,
Mhm.
one man on person.
One man of person. Now you're making it
So
two.
now yeah, making it a two man on president. So if Edith comes there, there will be a balance. Mind you, the population of the county, the Mano people are more in Lima County than Gio people. So, but now the argument is the seat that is vacant is a Gio seat, which will be a point of contention. But yes, the politics too. Since Edith is a man or woman, and if we have a lot of Giopo contesting the Mably one, the Koga, the Garrison Yellow,
The
the
Tower
Rolling
one
Duo,
way, the
the
Golden
Star
Duo.
One Way, if all of them contesting and everybody put in their effort,
Even the Prophet Key is
the
also
perfect
yeah.
then the possibility of Edith winning becomes high. Because Edith is not a joke lady. Edith will put a foot down, she'll be speaking Manon, she'll be speaking
You
on
know, for
Galia,
me, one thing
she'll
I've
be
observed on either
in that
campaign,
place.
one thing I observe on either campaign, I don't want to, I don't know, should I say, oh, make sure you know more tactics. Edith has the reason Edith has always been losing for the senatorial seat, for example, against she and Jerry. One major reason Edith lost that election was Edith did not campaign in your Geo region. Yeah, she had the perception that look, the Geo people will not support me because of Jerry and Senator Johnson involvement. So
Yeah, at that
if
time, but and
yeah,
now
at
I said
that time,
it's not there with the way
yeah,
the politics is fragile in Nima County and the way there's a perception that Senator Johnson was betrayed by Kun. There's a perception that you can
yeah,
hit me or take down one of
yeah.
the Nima County
This
people
is
without
also playing. It's also
even
playing.
the Aaron Wolo guy, they get suspended a few times. They got people who telling him, they say the elder say he should go run. The NSA got out, just
Yeah.
suspended, or just dismissed a few times. All those ones are part of the dynamics. But Edith, as it is now, Edith might likely have or she might likely have she will have that upper hand when all these Geo candidates. It is the reason now Kun and others have encouraged Mateneke Tingba to come in a race as a man person to help.
We might not discuss our second topic because
No, no, we're going to do the second topic. So now
okay. So
that's
let's see how we can open the line. Let's get a few view
that's
before.
the broader politics of Nima Kante, but we need to discuss the team maybe
Yeah,
one or two
two
more
or three.
times in real detail to understand the
Yeah,
context. What is
yeah,
it? And when we come in the next answer, we're trying to do a survey. We'll soon do a survey. Maybe by February, we'll launch a survey there. We'll go do a sample testing in Nima County to know from the facts on ground what the people in Nima County are thinking and what would be the possibility. You hear me? Yourself?
yeah. I love my Mac.
So we got muted not too long.
Yeah. So let's see how we can open the lines now because they call.
Yeah.
If we man this, we'll just carry the entire thing. So, folks, 0777907 907. But I have Lawrence Yene on the line from the US. Lawrence, welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the recognition.
Okay.
Chief Boy Yene. Thank you, bro Michael. Thank you guys for the show.
Well, my name has already been called. Okay, so there's some things I want to stress on. First, one of the point I want to stress on is, are you getting me?
Yeah, we're listening to you.
Okay. The population between the Gio and the Mano in Nimba, the Mano are in abundance. The Mano tribe is in abundance, but then they are not together when it comes to politics.
Yes, that's one point.
So that's why people always think that the Gio people move.
Yeah, they are laborer.
The Gio people, they are small, but they will go together, they vote for one Gio person.
They can unite.
The person winning. That what can happen. So they get that clarity. And another thing I want to stress on is, I think there are two mistakes we Nimbarians we have made, and we got to look at it. One, it was about the distribution of the country. So it was a mistake that some of us brought it out, and some of us never brought it out, and we dealt with it. So that will be gone. The next mistake is the tribal thing, and that's also tribal. It was a mistake that we used to make, to saying that Gio person can go. Anybody who is competent should take power over them. So if now you will stay based on that tribal thing, then mean the Gio and the Mano, they should be a side now, because
Then you have the B, you have the Mandingo.
But those people are very manipulative on the two major tribes.
They are not just the two tribes in Nima. And you come and say Mano man there, Yantu are there, another Mano person can go there, they mean that Gio and Mano, that is or say the side.
Okay.
Then the other tribes come on board. That one of the clarity I want us to look at.
Okay.
Then another thing, what we got to do now is, Liberia depends on us to determine who will be president of that country. So we should know how to vote and who to vote for to go over there. It should not be based on tribal or sentimental thing. And these guys are rushing with it. They send it up of their body business. Like Koga Ninja to jumping away, you know, join what their body. Jeremiah when they go fellowship, Koga do for the go fellowship, then you know, go join what their body, the putting whole tradition on the whole world is seeing it. Who will become the godfather of that country? Jeremiah one get it, so Nimakane people can look at it and make him president. Samuel Koga too one get it. Let us leave that thing.
Okay.
I think what we should focus on now is the competent person. And looking at that election, let me be very exact. The person who is competent and who has suffered on that whole thing is Edith. It's Edith. Why we can't get this chance to Edith? She, the woman, another clarity again.
10 years now.
Maybe you never wanted to be exact. The fact is clear that Edith vote, let's say Edith victory was stolen. The election was stolen from Edith. The witness to it is the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court came clearly and said there was a fraud, there was cheating, but it was not enough to turn the result around. The Supreme Court ruling is there now. It's not from Lauren Young.
Yeah. And that's how we made number one on the list.
But the cheating was not enough to turn the result around. So Michael, tell me, there's a saying that anything that is not done properly is not done at all. So you think that thing was done properly? No, because there was manipulation.
Okay.
That was number one on the list.
The breeding establishment at the time before, because Senator Johnson had given support to George Weah, they all manipulated his whole system for Jerry. Jerry got there. So this time around, I think it's just clear that the chance be given to Edith.
Thank you so much.
Other guys got to come on board. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Let's get to the line. The line are all busting here. Good morning, Rosetta.
Good morning. Good morning to Marcus. I don't know where she is from. Also, good morning to you. And for me, I think Edith deserves that for Nima.
Okay.
There are many tracks for Nima, but the two most favorite tracks is the Mano and the Kyo. What Senator Johnson are on that see if he was still living, that was going to be a 27-year given to President Johnson. So the people have benefited in the manner people. For the other man of God who contest the activity near to rally around into it and give her that opportunity to serve our country. So she's the more competent person. You have Hannah who already have a job. And these are the people who said, well, I have a job and contest, but he contested, young plan, he lost the election. So he have a job for up to 2029. So I think in the either deserve better. So our normal people, they it's not about trouble, they see. But look at the time when she said I speak about our country. They either do some, and like you said in the morning, and they either beat Jeremiah who and constitution number 1 in Dima. It was because the CDC support to he who that brought him as a baby. And I want to listen to that person that ever made that he regrets today here. I supported him.
The Kum betray CDC, betray
to become so inherited what he did for the people of Lima during a democracy. Now that they you know that you are a candidate. You know that. So I wish that it was just as she be my in the I wish that in the election in my country.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What is your name and where you call from?
My name is Prince Barry, calling from Mabage.
Right. Marco, are you getting the colors clear, right?
Yeah, I'm getting it clearly.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
I said I hear from Nimakande. To be 7 District 4.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. The why people were talking about sharing the country, divine the country is the guru are dominating in the election through all.
Okay.
Because if you really take the statistic of the population over there, the guru are dominating the country election issue. So for that reason, the amount of people were getting very say, why the guru people always winning. That then will share the country, so the amount of people can be part of the country too.
Okay.
So if you look at the major city in Nima County, although it located in the Mana region, but the group people are dominating it.
Okay.
Look at the current representatives now. The District 6, District 4, District 5.
Even District 1 is a Guillaume, Samuel Nicoma Brown.
Samuel Brown.
Yeah, Samuel Brown is a Guillaume, related to the Guillaume, yeah.
Yeah, so all of you go there, you will count those representative, the group people dominating.
Okay.
Yeah. So now when it comes to election, they come to election now. For me, I know who are supporting. Yeah, but it will never be Nyatwan time will be 2029.
No, 2032.
No, Nyatwan it will replacing Jerry.
Oh,
so
yeah. So anybody wins Senator Johnson's seat will be in 20. Okay, you are right.
Yeah. So Nyatwan now let it push for any election to go against any group people like group people going to bring, although if for Manasa, if you go against anybody there when give you say you definitely lose.
Okay.
You definitely that's why they always campaign to the Man Bell. That's why you can win. We always campaign to the Man Bell, can't really give us. So if you can campaign both Gil and Manon area, then you will win that whole city. Yeah. But the popular candidate in our district, it will not be part because you are discriminable. It can be against the current VP now. So
should we say you don't blame Edith for that because you also have Edith brother in the election and Jerry contested against him, so you don't blame her for that.
Yeah, so the Edith brother was not really new in Nimakante, but he knew in Liberia.
Okay.
So that's the reason why, yeah. And now to Ile and Garrison had little sticky issue in Nima because of the Dresden campaign. Period.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. What is your name and where you call from?
I'm Tony Down and I do cover from the second District 5.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I want to spare some points when it comes to Lima politics. All right. For now, the most comparable candidate when it comes this coming election, first they can't really without
You said who? Tingba? Tawongwe?
The visit has been contesting as a serial candidate before. And then he have been.
But the last time contested senatorial election, he had 5,000 votes.
When it comes to the Mount Bell, he more than candidate. And then what makes that to stand that change is that Charles Carey is constitution right now, which is District 9.
But it also has, it is also from that same District 9. It is from Yahweh Meslon.
Oh, yeah, that's why I feel that fine. Okay, so when it comes to the.
So you have Ide, I'm coming. You have Ide from Yahweh Meslon. You also have Martinike Tingman from the same Yahweh Meslon. So you have Ta one way, you have Ide, you have Martinike from the same District number 9.
This is what I'm coming to now. Okay, okay, Ide and Tingman, they are from the same belt. Okay, so the vote from that side will be shared within that same District 9 between Ide and how do you say Tingman. Okay, I come to one way that contested before the entire Lima County, and then that B is close to the town of Wongbe.
Okay.
Okay, without the blood and the Babri. Okay. Then Nimba people, they are someone saying that you pay the money and they know.
All right.
You are spending more than the money people.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mike Siagwe from Nima County.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my dear Siagwe, district number 2, Senegal man. Okay, now the election in Nima, the thing I saw this one very up. This Senator Johnson. Nobody will not put forward Senkoga.
Nobody will put forward Senkoga.
Sure.
Okay.
Because the tradition, all the traditional people from Nima country, everybody was represented by.
No. If you say everybody, people have problem that the mano ethnic group was excluded from the tradition that was performed, the rites that were performed in Bam. People have problem with that.
I said, you will say, okay, they're going by election our conduct to replace Jerry. So I think Senkoga King, you were into the 7,000 plus. Because the reason they never put up for Senkoga to a own district, they said, that man of you almost time. I'm telling you today, I say, there will be no competitor will be there with Senkoga. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, Nathan Yende.
Good morning, my friend and brother. Thank you for your usual and your brilliant recognition. The name Nathan Yende travel platform from Community University. Actually, this morning, I religiously monitor you and your panelists. I monitor your analysis this morning. Why the choice of writing quality? There is something called variable in time.
Variable in time.
Variable in time. Why the choice of we cannot just speak to the media leader or maybe to the public leader is we have certain level of talent. So carry on our as to
your network is bad.
So our state government we have considered people complying on. So we will see variables in the time. Okay. We will speak to that sooner or later.
Okay.
Thank you. No other people on it.
Thank you so much. 0779079070887111107. Let's get this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Martin Colley. I come from Togwinde.
Go ahead.
Election, Senkoga winning.
Senkoga winning.
Yeah, it will be balanced. 0-1 balanced.
Okay.
And my Jeremiah Kun, then go got win, he will be the vice president any Kennedy.
Oh, now how you see it? How you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then go got win at the team, he will be the next vice president any Kennedy that will choose in Nima.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
What is your name?
My name is Abraham Solomon. I'm calling from the seminary.
Go ahead, Abraham.
Yes, although I'm from Bon Country, but I closely follow Nima and the election. You know, the team is clear. The local guy is from both sides. He speak Mano and he speak you. So obviously, his alignment with
He's a certain lawmaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we have this person calling. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. What is your name?
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, what is your name and where you call from?
My name is James D. My name is James D. Halawanga.
Oh, Mr. Halawanga, one of the former senatorial candidate from Nimba, calling from the U.S. Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you for the program. You know, I mean, there was a young brilliant guy that just called from the U.S. I just want to address his call.
Yeah.
And some of you are very young in this thing, in the journalism. It's good that the guy said, you know, when I was campaigning in my 2023, if you really follow me, I don't know if I was getting this much. Look, Nima is not a home of only you and Mana alone. Nima belongs to all tribes. And in fact, I really appreciate the way they said keep as an anonymous in the election. So even though the Jew and Mana makes us the biggest tribe in Nima, but they are not even educated people. You guys who are coming on as a journalist and on the electronic media or whatsoever, they should be the one to express these things. Let our people who go on the farm to get their farm to call their farm understand that Rio and Mana, they are not the only people that are in Lima. Now, one of the
65%.
I want to better is the election is coming, people have a way. They want to come what I heard recently, give people time. Give people that no special time for the election in Lima. Most people don't have any special time for the election in Lima. So you guys as a junior, you are expected that to let people understand.
All right.
So what I'm saying is election for all the tribes in Lima. It should not be centered around only two tribes. And besides that, the one I want to say is this. Only because somebody has been working in Lima, it does not mean that they are the only person that will be talking about only now. But I'm not agree. I'm not agree. I'm not seeing before. I'm not agree. I'm not agree. All people, we are well educated. Check our background. Check if we were born in Lima. But you don't say the only person I was talking about is video or didn't have been county Lima and one of the about saying this person. You got whole lot of people who are educated, who live in Ghana, who live in other places, who live in Nigeria, who live in Europe, and they can when they go make it back. So you guys are joining track of all other people need. And Nima, I'm not talking with bad intent. Nima is not a group of Nima and Mana. There are other tribes. They got a need that is boss, they got a need, the Madingo, or the Crown, and one other tribe in Nima, they call it Crown. So, because of the sister ring of the Crown, almost like a Crown too. So I don't want to start this part, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's get this final caller before we transition. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear brother.
Good morning.
I'm Joseph call from ELW. Let me weigh in quick. It is a dangerous folks in the election.
Okay.
There are 3 to 4 tactics that leaders can use to win the election. One,
il can kill Koga politically by saying, even for our campaigners who go in the field to say the death of Senator Johnson has cost the country another expenditure in terms of supporting a bad election. Electing Koga will be another expenditure. So both Koga and Tar either can use that politics on them. Again, for too long, Nima Kante have not elected a female. Mind you, either served the county before as superintendent. You have been striving to win a political seat. For every election, he participated in, including the late Senator Johnson.
Since 2005, I'm not too sure Nimba has had elected person, female for 2005. I'm not.
No. Either being a female, that is a factor for her. And she been contesting election, always coming second. 2020 special senatorial election, we all saw what happened. We listened to the Supreme Court ruling. Now, nobody can estimate his potential in this election. He had about 2, 3 to 4 factors for winning this election. Forget about whether he plays cover politics or not.
Thank you so much.
It is about time that the people of Nima will come together and vote for years.
Thank you. So, folks, we are not accepting calls on this. Let me squeeze Mr. Lawrence Yene. Is on the line before I'm going to call. Good morning, Mr. Yene. Just 30 seconds, please.
The media coming because you say coming close and so that I just try to.
No, the show still continue. Yeah, I want to close this segment.
Oh, okay. So, there's a quarter that talk about the vice president's thing. That clear it, and then we also come to another point quickly. Nima Kante vice presidential position is now good for us. We should forget about it because Nima Kante have benefited.
So that means automatically you support Kun 2029 for the presidency.
That does not mean that Kun is qualified to go as president. We were disarmed when they died with the Nima Kante people were disarmed. It's just that they're supposed to know because they were talking about Koga going as vice president. One time we told them, you know, Joko then they are there today before their time because he took that vice presidential position, he accepted it. Moses Blah have gone in the grave of frustration because of that. You can follow the story, you know what I'm talking about. The next thing is, the thing they're talking either gave support to your CDC other than Unity Party. That take, for example, on a factual level, my man, who it can happen to? Your brother who have gone a local here with nobody in the country is contesting. Jeremiah Kun, who already have position because of greediness, they forced themselves there. Then furthermore, the vice presidential position they got, what they benefiting? The land they Joe Boga they voted for, the land they Joe Boga brought the war crime who that everybody joined and Tomoya Nimle were talking a few days. The land they brought pressure to make bring Johnson pressure to go up high.
All right, Mr. Yene.
The land they Joe Boga man. So Prince Johnson Bade is still laying down. He just died, Bade laying down. Joe Paga jumping or celebrating birthday.
Okay, thank you.
What the benefit have they got now?
All right.
They can get fair, it can be fair with either why she gets support to CDC. I think it was better said Nima can get a support to CDC other than giving it to Unity Party.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
The show still continue, just listen. But Michael, before we just go, like we said yesterday, the visually impaired brother, let's give him 3 minutes of our time so that he can tell the public what he want to see, and we.
You can do it at the end of the show.
I just want him to just conclude and speak. Maybe we can open the lines for him, for people if they want to contribute to him while we continue the show. For just 3 minutes, let me get him. I'm calling him. So, folks, the politics team, Marco Umae, with the politics team, it will not be easy. So we have Brother Mohammed Kenneth with us. Good morning, Mr. Kenneth.
Yes, good morning to you, Brother Achis, and good morning to the CEO and the women that bring our father, our brothers, sisters, and brothers who following the prayer care this morning.
Okay, so we call you because yesterday you called on the show and raising some concerns. So we don't have much time. We give you 3 minutes to tell the public what are your concerns. And
But thank you this morning. My phone is Mohammed Mkane Chion. I am a visually impaired person. I'm facing for a problem called trachoma. Okay, so indeed that I was once existing by the late Nima County Senator Brainwash Johnson.
okay.
I'm not connected. I was not connected to him. I'm not involved of his family, but it was my fault that he heard on the radios. It was from that paragraph. He even tried to get in contact with me for me to reach at his church at that time, where he myself get in serious communication. So he decided to dress me near closest to him for him to start to help me. He did rented a service to me by helping me with my rental fee. Every year he did that for me for the past 5 years. This January the 7th was to make it 6 years in my rental after his departure of his death. We talked on the 7th of last year, November the 27th. At the time, he even told me that for me to reach to the capital building office to receive my rental fee, which was in the amount of $240 USD.
Okay.
Because I was paying $20 per month. Even he was to even buy me or have like or land this March 2025. Yes. But it happened in Paso. So I've been confused. I don't even know where to start from. I don't know where to pick up from. I think it was this week I went to town. I went to Wakeup Call. I've been behind Mr. Jackson because many of the journalists know me in come here. I've been to Wakeup Call on the street, and they have interviewed me, and my story was carried on that news for the past 2-3 days. I think either between now to even next week or so to reach to Plan FN. I was in communication with Kevin Temis, the state manager of Plan FN. And when he even told me that he was going to send one of his reporters to me to have interview me.
So what you want from the public to do at this point?
But yes, I just want for public to render the service to me by helping me with the fees. Because since then, I've not been able to receive or to get a 16 from anyone yet. And this is very much serious. I'm not doing nothing.
And you say how much is the fee?
$240.
So when is your time expected to get expired?
So my time is expired every January the 8th.
So that means your time has already expired.
Yeah, already expired. I even appealed to the landlord for him to give me this month so I can make 1 or 2 appeal on 1 or 2 registrations for people to really come to see how best they can help me in the fees.
So besides Senator Johnson, has there been anyone else helping you besides Senator Johnson?
I want to say no. I haven't been no one else. It was the late Senator Johnson was doing almost 90% of things for me. He be my rental for me. He was even helping me. Sometimes every 1 or 2 months he would call me. I'll go to your house. And I will receive a letter me for talking for him for food for I and my family. Okay. But this is very much serious. Yes.
Okay.
Because
we will read out our numbers to the public. We don't want to assure you. We pray that the public listen to your cry. If they assist you, we will bring you back on the radio and let them know that you assisted Brother Mohammed Kenne, and this is the impact you have made on him. So we normally don't do this, but because you have consistently called us and always been behind our back, so we have to do this for you. So we will open up the line, and any result from here, we will reach out to you and let the public know what is the outcome. So thank you and keep following the show.
Yeah, thank you, Brother Aji, and let me say thanks to you and your CEO for giving this wonderful time to SOS 16 on your platform. Let me say thanks to once again your CEO and thanks to all well-many Liberians who been following your broadcast this morning or the last of the time.
Okay.
Let me say thanks to you, and I believe in God that people are going to come into work prepared from to stand in the gap of the late Democratic Senator Prince Johnson for me. May God bless you this wonderful Friday morning.
Thank you so much. Folks, so let me see what I can do. So Michael, you listen to him. Are you
Yeah,
there?
yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate, especially. I mean, it's that's why I wanted us to do it in a way that it could be like one of the last point. You have a lot of people I think the Indians wanted to be in the middle of the show, but it has already happened. But we encourage people out there. Yeah, being blind is not like imagine people who got they are not visually impaired. The kind of challenges they can be faced with.
Mm-hmm.
And someone who does not have the capacity to see clearly, just imagine. You close your eye for a while and imagine yourself not having eyes and surviving in this world. Comparing your situation with somebody who does not, with some of the challenges that are happening, compare yourself with somebody who's in that position and who does not have eye. How it has been for him. So
It's
it's a
so
real
sad.
tough thing. It's a sad story. It's unfortunate. And so far, sometimes as we go along life, sometimes we got people who are our destiny helpers. His own destiny helper, one of his destiny helpers was Senator Johnson. According to him, Senator Johnson was one of the main persons helping him. Over 90% of the time, he was the president who was paying his rent. And unfortunately for him, Senator Johnson has passed. So we are appealing to you out there. I mean, from this side, whatever that can be done from the Blaze family will be done. But you out there, we are appealing to you. He's a fellow Liberian, a visually impaired person like Mohammed. It could be any of us tomorrow. And I mean, it's not about just spitting, it's about assisting
Assisting
at
him.
this
Yeah.
moment in time because some of the
So
visually impaired people they got stuff running for themselves, but anybody can get stranded, be ye not visually impaired or visually
impaired. Oh
impaired.
yes. Oh yeah.
So that's all
So
I
so for our next topic, Michael will have 30 minutes. Will you 15 minutes to talk and 15 minutes to accept calls. So folks, if you listen to Mohammed's story and you want to contribute, even a hundred LD, please send it to this number. And when you send it to this number, just send me text after that with your name. And I will get the statistics on that for me to inform the public that those are people who help Mohammed and this is what we collected from Mohammed. So 055902719. My name is on that. Achi say Bob Yene is registered on this number 0555 90 27 19. If you have anything, just send it. We say call. When we're ready to open the line for call, yeah, please we'll open the line on the second segment. Please don't just send anything you have to that number and 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 just text your name. Oh, I'm so person that tested and I'll get the statistics. So 0555
You give a person
9027
what to contribute.
19. Yeah, so you can contribute to that. Michael, let's just get to the next topic quickly before we open the line because the caller on back on the 4 hour the big calling. So you would mostly talk about this. The youth cheer. The youth win cheer. And we wanted to talk about let's talk about the youth win cheer and forget about the Queen Johnson issue, or should we just blank all?
We just intersperse it.
All right, so beginning with the Queen Johnson issue. Uh
Our parents don't have jobs. We don't put in play with working. When we talk about our parents, they give us warning letter. When we talk about our people, they give us warning letter. When we talk about our people that brought them the minister, empty and things, they will talk.
So who
They
are
give us
they?
warning. All of them.
Well, you gotta be
I said all of them.
So money a person will be addressing the nation. Money a person will be addressing the nation.
He will be speaking more about corruption, the rule of law.
Corruption. But whatever corrupt, I tell you, I point there. After Joseph Walker, after Joseph speech, he reshuffle. Because that's a very reshuffle. Going for everybody.
So Queen Johnson.
Listen, please. Listen to talk, please. Don't cut me out, please. You know, just spoke. That he can't also will protest. Our minister and the next person behind Luther. The one Luther talking, it was only big show. But only talking, that was big show. Our motherland people who will go from ministry to ministry, our people deserve better. Our parents that suffer to bring the government to power, they deserve better. Our parents need to pay due. They will not die, I pay due. They pay due, bring the party up. But you bring us other people.
So no time, so we're gonna play all the video. Michael, you listen to Queen Johnson, and Queen is one of those who vigorously campaigned for this unity party. And in fact, she is.
Yeah, we hear it. You've lit here too, right?
Okay, so let me see. You can just be saying something while I try to insert his video.
Yeah, so I mean, yesterday we started some conversation on the the chairman, the chairman and address to the Liberian people, the United Party chairman. As some staunch partisan saying the thing he's saying, they say that only for Bishop you're having that speech. So the Taha United Partisan telling the Liberian people all that thing that chairman was talking about Bishop and not
Yeah,
put
be
it.
sure.
So I mean, Queen Johnson, but Queen Johnson too, she has been a serious, a problem as a female. You see the way she's doing things, she's shouting at the journalist, acting like, man, she has had some really
So
controversial.
let me get the UV in chair.
The national chairman will close it. Thank you very much. The youth. Commerce. All protocols. We came specifically as the movement for democracy and reconstruction to send this caveat to be this privilege to speak. Lastly, because of time, somebody mounted the board and they said the young people to gravitate from battleground. We said thank you. We gave you power so you got to tell him. Another person for the Unity Party chairman mounted this podium and supported the debate that Peter already prepared himself. So he knew he was going to die. And he had died. Thank you very much.
So Michael, this guy, let me get his position. I think I posted his letter in the chat room. Let me get the letter on the screen. He was working with the Ministry of Labor. Let me see. This is it. This is it. Engagement with okay.
How about Wolo too? Wolo was dismissed as well from NSA.
Yeah. So Wodo was also dismissed. Let me get this. Oh God, where I placed his dismissal letter?
No, but we already heard him. We know he's dismissed.
Okay. So this guy was dismissed from his post because he raised a concern about what.
But that particular thing. So we hear Wolo on too. Wolo, you don't have Wolo video.
No, I don't have Wodo video. That's the thing.
Wolo was the one who spoke on behalf of MDR.
Oh, okay.
He's the NSA guy there.
Yeah, this is Wodo. This is Wodo.
Senator Johnson.
Sorry.
Senator Johnson, I saw you cry better than one time.
Yeah.
And let me state this here clearly. That time was the time you signed the resolution for the establishment of our crown court. When we heard that you have signed the resolution for the establishment of Wakeup Call, Executive Committee member of MDR, rush to your office. They will ask you, Senator, why did you sign this resolution? And you said to us, it's too much. I'm tired of the provocation. I'm tired. Today, Liberian politicians are on me everything for Wakeup Call. If they want to kill me, let them die. The Wikitar, the mother of the Wikitar, we came together to attend your program. We saw you, your body was dropped. We asked you, we said, Senator, why are you reducing the days? And then you told us, you said, my mission on earth is over. My mission is over. You people should be brave. Senator, we are not satisfied. You die for pressure. You die for pressure on Wakeup Call. Our Father, we say, may your soul rest in peace. We are here. Your struggle never go in vain. We are here. They had not too much. Thank you. May God bless all.
So that's the guy from the NSC. But beginning with the you win chair, Michael, I'm reading the guy letter
Yeah, so
here
the Queen Johnson who was in response to her
to
chairman.
our chairman. Yeah.
The United Party chairman said everything is okay. A staunch partisan, a die-hard partisan,
Die hard partisan.
die-hard partisan of the United Party said that be sure that man on you don't listen to him, that Latin he thought it so. So we hope Queen Johnson as that. So so they name us something. These two people that you just heard, Zapele and Wolo, both of them have been dismissed because of the tribute you just heard and the tribute they made during the senator wake during his funeral.
Funeral, yeah.
Zapele has been dismissed from Labor. He was serving as one of the directors at Labor.
Yeah. So he was the director of health and occupational safety division.
Yeah. So Zapele did not. Zapele does not originally come from Nima. Zapele is from Lofa County. But he has been one young guy who has been the whole politics has been around Prince Johnson all
So
as
he
long
has
as
always been in Nimba.
yeah, Zapele, political leader from time in time all has been Prince Johnson. So I know Zach personally, me and Zach can talk like that. But Zach on a debate, I always been Prince Johnson.
I
He
hope
has
he can
always
arrange that he come on the show of one of these days.
yeah, if you are trying to call him to but they didn't inform me ahead of time because I
Yeah, we
didn't
can
know.
do that Monday.
So Zah politics has always been around Prince Johnson. So you will get to know why the guy is hurt, that his own mentor, his own political leader is there. I mean, Zah when CDC won 2017, the guy that put for NDR who benefited, he didn't benefit nothing much. But 2023 again, wherever Prince Johnson went, he followed Prince Johnson. So he has always followed Prince Johnson.
And he was at least privileged to get a late job this time.
Yeah, they got people who are attached to people. I mean, people you see. So he not being even a person from Nima County, he has always been a Prince Johnson boy. So we could see why Zah got hurt because Zah has seen Prince Johnson over the years as his own political leader in Liberia. So Wolo is from Nima County. Wolo during the election, Wolo has been serving the NSA. Wolo played a major role for the rescue mission during the election. We know what
I
happened.
think he was. I think he was one of the assistant. I know director or something
Yes,
like that. Yeah, he was one of
assistant
those
director.
assistants.
But
Yeah.
before then, he's been around that corridor. He has been around that NSA corridor. He did a lot of things for the rescue people. For some reason, we can say a lot. This is public radio. But Wolo too, he has been, and, these guys, they are attached to PYJ, that PYJ children, that PYJ people. The circumstances under which PYJ died. So what these people, the rescue people, were thinking that they people will not say anything at all. The people political leader died, and the reality is six. The last person number that on PYJ phone when PYJ died at John we are number. As anybody who close to PYJ family, PYJ was so offended to the point that he wanted to meet George Weah. That's how they offended him to the point. The men were having the way they treated him. Even before the war crimes concerning Bukan, Jeremiah Kun resigned from the party. Jeremiah Kun became a senator on the MDR
NDR ticket, yeah. On the NDR ticket.
Jeremiah Kun became a vice president
As
on
the
the
NDR
NDR
candidate.
platform as the NDR candidate. Jeremiah Kun is a vice president. And he cannot stand up for the man who has made him to become a senator, who made him to become a vice president. He didn't stand up for that man for 1 inch. John Weah, who coming from somewhere else, stood his ground. I told people here the other day, they put an offer, they say 200 million for them to establish war crime school. During CDC time, they offer 400 million for the establishment of the war crime school. The CDC government, John Weah, and people, they ignore it. Waka and the Unity Party, including Kun of all people, couldn't stand out. We all know, you know, I know, that one of the major contributing factors to the death of PYJ was a war crimes cause. So why will people be dismissed because at that funeral where everybody's still emotional, they say something? That is an emotional place. Why are you taking things so personal that nobody should say? So we are in a country now that nobody can express themselves. Zapere say you dismiss Zapere. Oh, Wolo said, they say Wolo no justification, they say you were NSA, you ain't supposed to talk in politics. You may not go wrong campaign.
But was that's what I wanted to say. Was that political talk? Was that political talk?
He didn't go wrong campaign.
He paid a tribute.
He gave tribute.
He expressed his
He
feelings.
executive people of NDR, and the go down there. It has been obvious that Yene has been associated with PYJ. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. He was not caught on a campaign ground to say he was running campaign. He was giving a tribute. So where we can consider somebody die who means something to these people, and they are expressing their anger, the way they feel. PYJ was offended. PYJ, when that war crimes something happened, the same thing said, Senator Nimble bare testimony, Abraham Gosson Will had a whole conversation with PYJ that he recorded. The last person asked anybody, do your facts on it, the last number that was died on PYJ phone before he could die. Ask people, it was John Weah number, the last number that he died. That how offended he was, because now he got so disappointed. Now he was finding refuge. The person he expected, he said, but let me go back to the job where they my son. That's why on a Saturday they were trying to people in Nima Kante. I think they were coming before they could do that work rank or something. The first thing Jared did was to resign from the MDR. To resign from the MDR. The MDR who made you senator. The MDR that made you, the MDR on whose platform you became a vice president. The same NDR people were in the NDR. It has been NDR PRJ was the one who made the NDR NUDP when PRJ established the NUDP. When PRJ left the NUDP, when Baoko dismissed PRJ. Were NUDP. And PRJ left the NUDP. That was the end of the NUDP. And he started the MDR. And people started going back to the MDR. So the MDR was particularly for PYJ. So the political leader of the MDR, his death was triggered by something very obvious. Then you see the people who are attached to this man, they will be dismissed. You
dismiss them. Just a day after.
How Kun won't consolidate power at the detriment of other people. So that Kun is saying that thing, all that influence because of Kun. Kun was the one that sanctioned those things. The first thing he said were MDR.
And the shocking thing is that Senator Johnson just got laid to rest. It has not even gone a week. It's a week. It has not even made 1 week.
In the MDR, taking food from people, dismissing people. Everybody got to bow down to the golden image. Everybody got to worship. People are now in
and I have problem with Copper Crow at the Ministry of Labor. You cannot be a Minister of Labor and the chairman of the unit of the NDR.
Cooper Cra being a chairman of the NDR. Cooper Cra he's not even concerned about PYJ. He's a very tribal woman. It's not a tribal lesson. It's not just about the Gil people alone. When you tribal person, you come from around Tabata region, you from Gil, you from Tabata region, you get your time. That's how and he's educated. Let me tell you, when you are educated, sentiments gotta reduce in you. Oh
yes. Oh yeah. No, that's my point, Michael.
People go to school. People travel out of the countries when they get
That's why.
educated. Then
That's
the
why I did a post.
reduces in the person. But anybody who is educated, is a lawyer, is a counselor, and they are still doing these things. These
Very
people
landed,
are
very
dangerous
landed and
to
schooled
society.
person. Very landed and schooled old man.
Very dangerous to the society. And Kuba Cry is one of those. He can't stand up for these people because he want to be a sycophant to Jeremiah Kun, or as the chairman of the party. He can't turn to Jerry and say, "Oh, these people in the cheering there, at
Yeah,
least they change the angle."
yeah.
That
You
the thing
understand?
is slow. Because let me tell you, if it calls for them to, because the trick is they take something from them and then we get in something else, then it will cool them down. The impossible, these guys, the way they will
Impossible.
train these guys will put their foot down to fight. These guys know plenty things. We don't know a lot. Zapele Bear around PYJ corridor, he knows a lot. We know what happened in Kunsako. Dismissing PYJ, people trying to support PYJ party is not a good move. Kun is in essence trying to destroy the
So
legacy,
you
the
have
last
problem. You
legacy,
have
the
problem with the
last
person.
political legacy. Let me tell you something. Let me hear
In
the
fact,
way.
Zach publicly
became
apologized.
prominent. PYJ became prominent in Liberia because of politics. PYJ last political legacy. You see that school PYJ built? It was because he became prominent in politics, and then during the last regime, they had to put his school in the budget. They supported him. It was because his prominence in politics that PYJ got what he got during post-war Liberia. His last political legacy now is his party. You see, the United Party being canceled and they dead. The United Party is still existing. They got people who established, the Action Party, other parties were
And it still
established in
exists.
Liberia. And some of them still existing because those people are not no longer around. BYJ, who has been a major political determining factor in Liberia, in post-war Liberia, the last 20 years, he built a party, a legacy that people are supposed to remember him for. Kun did not just betray
You want
PYJ for it to lead to PYJ's death. They did not just frustrate PYJ. They're still trying to destroy the NDI.
after you have left. In fact, you have gained permanence from the party, from senator, being your
That's what
senator,
he doing. So the only
being
people
your
that
vice president. You
just
can left the
facing people
party.
again
And,
in
yeah,
MDR that put Kevin Matale, then why can be worshiping Kun here and there. You see
yeah.
that whole tribute when Kevin Matale was gonna hold that microphone and let her Zad was shouting and out that one that's so Kun praising you're gonna do. Mr. Vice President, we thank Mr. Vice President for the trip, for the amount of money he gave for the burial of our political leader. That kind of thing you're gonna see.
It's so sad, man. It's so
It's
sad.
so
My God,
sad.
we don't have the time.
PYJ legacy. Let's look in the team of people.
So
PYJ
let get the public view. Let get the public.
PYJ last legacy. The people who trying to protect it, the people who standing in solidarity with PYJ. The people they ain't dismissing them because they stay in solidarity with somebody else, but because they are offended the way PYJ die. You can't get conscience to say they man people, man people.
Let me
You can't
lead
get
them.
conscience to say they may he made me to be what I am today. These people are red because they are offended. They may just pass, it meant something to them. You can't say, oh, let it thing get slap or you can do this. In fact, they made Zach apologize on Facebook and
He apologized, publicly apologized, but still, they
still
could not
is
forgive
still
him.
go ahead and dismissed him.
I
And the
tell you,
people that won't be president there, my people.
let hear
That
from the
one
public.
country, you are using Nima Kante as a platform. If Kun can betray PYJ, he can betray
And
the
who else?
APR, he can betray Nima Kante too.
So let hear from the public. No time. We're going more time. So, folks, you can now call us 0777907. But so like I said earlier, for our brother Mohammed Kenne, uh, this is my number 0555 90 27 19 90 27 19. Anything you have, just send it to the number and send me text after that. Two persons try calling me on the number. I'm still on the show, so you can call me on that. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What is your name? 45 seconds, not more than that. Go ahead.
I'm calling from Cosmo Puebla. Yeah, here concerning regions in the FA. So, the fact to the country, yeah, we know that, but Jeremiah, the country and Kunto, the worst.
Oh, God. You left the line. Sorry, I don't know. You can call back. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Ati Boko. Calling from
45 seconds. Go ahead.
one thing I have to tell my Nima brothers and sisters is that if they think they have the mind, they travel business, and then they stand behind Kun, I think they have seen a way how Kun treated their own son or right on that pool. If they feel Kun come a Nima or that party produce Kun, I want to be Kun president. Kun will do more than that to them.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Lavin Cody. I come on so many.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to tell you really step on the political map. You will never be president in the country again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What is your name and where you call from?
Joseph, from here.
Go ahead.
So, unfortunately, the political advisors to VP Kun are not treating him well.
Okay.
By this time, everything about VP Kun is supposed to be in a morning mood. Yeah, to be like this. Even if you never have the intention of doing so, to pay allegiance to PYD, by this time, because of political reason, because of what you want to achieve, everything now, in order to win the heart of Nimbayan, should be about PYD.
Thank you. Good morning. 45 seconds, Rosetta.
I know. So if you like you call a phone call on Mr. Cobra crime, do you think that the devil in the church, anything could happen from the NPR person now? Not in the church anymore. Even if you were alive, people were not paying you pick any one day in church. Today you have two young persons in this neighbor are speaking all the truth of someone who made it, someone who they look up to as a fellow figure. And today they are being taken out of. So you think any good thing will come out of Cooper Garden to look in the face of the woman saying him that what he did was wrong, or the cool man that he contributed to make him where he is today as of 7.
Thank you. Good morning. Oh God, we lost this call. That's 777-907-907. 777-907-907. If you want to contribute to our brother Mohammed Kenan, 555-90-27-19, just send whatsoever you have to that number, 0555-90-27-19. My name is Archie C. Bobby, and on that number. Good morning. Pascal.
Good morning.
Morning, Pascal.
Yeah.
45 seconds.
Yes, okay. So I just want to talk about just 3 things that happened in part of his death. All of us know that when he died, the next day was the birthday of the current president. When the rest of the people were at the birthday party of the president, right? And he also resigned. From the NDR part to the Jefferson election. Lastly, I mean, he's on tape with Senator Dillon. He's on tape, and I mean, the senator I want to beg for job for his person. So those 3 instances that just stated, you can just draw your conclusion to know who Mr. Kun is. And that's why I don't like to evaluate who man stuff, who for Nima and stuff like that. I mean, thank you, man.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Yene, calling back from the US.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the recognition. Achiboy Yene. Yeah, so the name stands Lawrence Nya Yene. You know, we continue to say the thing. If Kunden could really love Senator Johnson, I think what they could fight for was the effort Senator Johnson had applied not to go in vain, to serve as legacy. Now they are fighting hard to destroy the MDR, to destroy the party, to get rid of everything. But only the power. That's why they never put themselves together. Nothing was organized over there during the funeral. NDR going different, Kun going different, the other person going different. They get confused, jumping up. Now they're going to the senator's wife, telling her, come wrong. They see her, it will not go. What kind of that position, that property that they get to Senator Johnson and to say it can't go from him saying that Dana, either a wife take it or some go take himself crazy, He be jumping, running all in the street from there. They give it to him. He jump over there, body all that one. So Nima Kante people, we got to really observe these guys and retire them, not for Liberian people to laugh at us.
Okay.
Jamaica is incompetent enough to really be what it. Let it be the last mistake. We will not proceed with it.
Thank you.
Competent people should come on board and represent us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's 777-907-907. 777-907-907. Wow. Wow. This person. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning. What is your name for the 5 seconds?
I'm Tori D. Then I do call for 22nd District, 5 Mazaran.
Go ahead.
Okay. Jeremiah Kun and the dollar of the New Party have lost the political stance in the County. Come 2029, I think Jabba have no space in the County. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning for the 5 seconds. Go ahead.
This is Agent Reggie. I'm calling from Rivertown, Sengo FP.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, my man. From yesterday to this morning, some strange information I'm getting from on your program. I don't know where I clip. When you play the clip about the war, Kofi's out. Yeah, man, my man. If you had a whole program, why don't you play one night so we'll know what really went on?
All right, we'll find time.
It's too interesting, man.
Yeah, we'll find time. We'll play all. It's a 1 hour or some mini clip. We'll try to play all one of these days.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. Jesus. Please lower your radio.
Hello.
Yellow, for the 5 seconds. You already gone on your mini. Go ahead.
Sorry. This is Ginger. From GSS.
Okay.
I want to tell you that manager Mark then political career is already in. But don't kill your senator. Because you're a man and you so say I found out they go over. And senator they want to do everything to see the body for you and carry him out. We disqualify. So that thing you were talking, his own family deny him. The senator they want to live for him, then betraying a man. We thank you for that.
Okay.
But 2029 coming from.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, a few minutes, we can get 2 or 3 callers. 07779070907, 07779070907. It is 7111107. Wake up call. So for our brother Mohammed Kennan, the number still here to go on the program. 0555902719. And my name Archie say Bob Yene is on that number. Whatsoever contribution that you think will be of help to him, he need $260 for his rent, and you can be of help to him. And instead of him going back in the street to be begging. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
What is your name and where you call from?
I'm Jarvis. I'm calling from Python.
45 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, we are listening, but yes, what some of us who work at the time, because we look at what some are happening. But we just and I can take it for what he does because we got nothing to say more. But I don't know will speak.
Thank you. Don't stay fast more. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. What is your name?
I'm Willis.
Please lower your radio, your feedback.
Right now we are preaching, we are still grieving, and we are crying. It's not yet time to discuss it. We'll discuss it later.
Thank you. Well, Marcus, in 2 minutes, just let's wrap up. Just conclude from your side. And
We won't discuss it, bro, but the man dismissing people. He dismissing people who standing up for PYJ. He dismissing people who are saying the fact. PYJ was offended. PYJ died because of heart attack. PYJ died because of the things that were things that were being done to him. Most of us know. That's how he got frustrated. He died before his time. Man, and people say nobody can. But PYJ, it was not a time. PYJ was still healthy. He didn't get bed ready to say he was sick for months. That thing just happened because he started worrying. That's how he passed out. And everybody won't move. But the people go say Sonny on funeral. Then
you're chasing them. You're chasing them,
you
dismissing them from job.
are today because of this man. Kun is one of the person who benefited most from PYJ political career. Kun should be one of the most loyal person to PYJ. But because of his desperation to have influence over Nima, I predated this thing long before I said, Kun my likely kill people. People, I used to say, years ago, someone else used to say this thing. Somebody say, oh, it's not possible. I said, Kun is somebody to watch out for. People say, oh, they. But nothing else. When Wakranko Beneki Kun was in Kun didn't even say anything to the UP people because he wanted PYJ off the picture. He wanted the man off the picture. And now he's offended why these people are saying the fact that PYJ died before his time because of the war crimes called pressure. When the people said these things, all the people who made those statements, they are getting rid of them. The two clip we play, they don't dismiss those two people from the job already. Kuna dismissed them. The other boy, he was director at Labor Ministry. Kun dismissed him. The other guy, he was assistant director at NSA Wolo. Kun dismissed him. They say why they gotta go pay tribute to PYJ and gotta say PYJ died because of war crimes go Benin. Our people in Nima County, the want you to hear it. Kun, if he can betray the man who made him to be what he is today, he can betray you. Kun is only about his own political career, not about you, not about Nima County. If he can dismiss Zapele, he can dismiss Wolo, he can dismiss the other people, he can stand out for PYJ. I mean PYJ who made you senator, PYJ who made you vice president. You think he can stand out for you? He has always been about Kun and will always be about Kun. A hint to a was is quite sufficient. So when you talking about wait 2029, anybody that couldn't get beyond, you should tell the person now that Kun now you got to, because now the next election now he's fighting to show that he got strength in our country. Anything that couldn't get beyond in Nima country, you should want that person to now go on. That's how you always start showing sign. We know what Nima is capable of doing. When you want to jump somebody, you tell the person, oh, when you allow Kun to get beyond you, you will now win. Then you know that one. You go beyond anybody else against anybody that he joining beyond, he's jumping beyond. That would be the first sign. I mean, you can't be that wicked, you can't be that heartless, you can't be, you can't be that kind of way. I mean, it's a sad and a disgusting story. So it was a pleasure being here this morning. Like always, I thank you.
Oh, the internet.
We will always be here to share our thoughts. Today is Friday.
We'll
I
be here on
wish you
Monday.
all a very pleasant weekend. We'll be back here on Monday by God's grace, and then we will continue from there. But for our Nima people, today has been all about Nima County. We discussed the by-election earlier in Nima, and now we are discussing the issue of we are discussing issue.
Okay.
It was a pleasure being here this morning. Bye bye. My end.
All right, Michael.
Yeah.
So that was Michael. There, he has always been with us on the show and as our partner. So like we said, like the CEO said before, our arms are open. Anybody can be. You from UP, you from CDC, you from Webplay, you want be a partners on this show. Our arms are open. We want people. We want people to come to the disco. We have time. We have 3 whole hours here. We need time. We need people to come on, and we will make this show very interactive, even more than this. So thank you so much. Before I leave you, the number is still open. If you have anything you think about your brother Mohammed Kenya, you want to send to, just send and call me or text me on the number 0555 90 27 19 0555 90 2719 0555 902719 is my number, and my name is Achise Bob Yene. You will see that name on there, and you can send whatsoever contribution you have to that number, and we will come back here, let you know what was collected and how, and bring him back on the radio and let you know that, oh yes, this is what we gather on the show. So if you are a listener of Blaze and you're following Blaze, please be your help to him. If you love this program. Thank you so much. My name is Archie Sebob Yene, and this is how I like to bid you a pleasant farewell as we exit the week and go to the weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Remember, don't trouble before trouble troubles you. Stay blessed. Keep listening to Blaze. Again, Archie Sebob Yene is my name, and have a great day ahead of you. This is how we conclude the show this weekend and go for our usual weekend break.